Alright. Let me grab some cheese. Hey. How are you? I'm alright. I gotta do some... Let's do... I got a green screen on. I gotta find a picture real quick. What the fuck? Alright, is it going to do... Ah, okay, so that's off. These buttons, I gotta like figure out how to... Okay. So check this out. Look at that. Look at that. This is the Tic Tac UFO from Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. Kind of fucking crazy, right? But one of the things is when we go and let me do my green screen thing again. If we go to this, I really wish, fuck man, I'm doing great. My little girl is alright, I guess. I'm still fighting CPS right now, so she's not here. I really wish she was, because literally like it's, my whole place is for her. So but so this is a demographic. This is actually all of the places that UFOs have been seen, right? Look at what Europe's all about and everything. Let me see if I can access it through this device. So alright, let's go to my from my Google Pics here. Why is it not on here? Yeah, I took it off. I took Google Photos off my other device here, so my daughter wasn't able to access all the other shit that I have on my Google Photos. It's like 400 gigs of fucking information and everything. Come on, you fucker. So, this is the thing. These things are we've been lied about by a lot of shit, and the main thing is why everybody's you know how this was created? If you look up here, you can see dates. Okay, you see a 8/19/10. So if that's 1910, I'm pretty sure this is not 1910. This is 2010. They created this. So, okay, it's kind of fucking nuts to talk about, but the thing is, they created all this shit to fucking fuck with people all the time. And that's the thing. The United States has done this over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over. And the thing is, it's so ridiculous that this is the distraction. Okay, so this is the main distraction that is hitting every single person. Okay, so the main thing about this is all the UFOs, the TR-3Bs and shit like that, the triangle fucking shapes and shit, and the saucers, they're all made from Lockheed Martin. Under here it says the Boeing company. Okay, let's see if I can setting up the library. It looks like my motherfucker, dude. Come on now. Why isn't this? This shit's just going back to 2024. I guess my sync's off or something. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna talk about why everybody's obsessed with Rome. When you have distractions like, say, this, or like Actually, let's see if is this a better picture. It's still the same. It's still centered. When you have distractions left and right, like fucking all the woo shit, like we're like cancer, all this shit right here, okay, all this stuff with your horoscope and all that shit, that is all just woo woo, okay? All that is fucking retarded. The thing is, we're electrical beings. This is what it is. And the thing is, you see that sun right there? I think it's on there. Our sun isn't what we think it is. This thing is cold fusion. Space is fucking frigid. And it has if people don't understand, if you have a fucking extreme amount of heat and you put it into extreme amount of cold, what the fuck does it do? You guys don't, the common sense isn't fucking there with people. So like, ever since they've wanted to do all of this shit and everything, this is what you end up fucking worshiping every day. Fucking Moloch, okay? Moloch. This is what all wars are fought for. If you have been living on a fucking different planet in the last fucking, what do you want to call it? The last 100 years, this is what they've been sucking dicks about, okay? This guy, all right? I'm not going to say his name again because the thing is, it'll be the third time I say it, and I'm not manifesting shit. So if you say something 3 times, you manifest it. It's just like fucking saying Beetlejuice over and over and over and over, right? It literally is the same concept. Literally, when you watch, okay, I'm going to get fucking on a tangent, and I don't want to do that yet. And so, because I'm going to talk about spells and witchcraft and all other shit. So, keep with me on this. This is called this is my jumbling dyslexia. I can make everything all come back into one because I'll start talking about a bunch of different things, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to talk about all the UFOs. I'm going to talk about social media and attention-seeking disorder, okay? That type of shit. I'm going to talk about the idiots. Oh, this thing's all fucking... That's Kash Patel. Alright? It says no one's above the law except for Epstein. Except for Jews. The thing is... Yeah, and also, yeah, all the black cunts that are all... The black cunts all need to be fired. That's how it is. So, when people are running the world like this... Anybody know that? Who is that guy? There's a fucking president. There's a lot of shit that people will never understand because the thing is, minds are too simple, and anybody that has a complex mind is either told that they're retarded or they're mentally unstable, which is fucking dumb. And when it comes from people that have been taught a certain thing and learned how to regurgitate what their fucking professor told them, and it's like, hey, this is what it is, when it's actually not. So the thing is, they don't even understand any of this. The people that have been put in place to run all this shit are just sitting there running everything from 2 fucking centuries before that was already set there, or I would say 2 lifetimes, because it was their families is the reason why they were put in that power position. Just like all these senators, all these other fucking people that haven't made it from being grassroots, like Tulsi Gabbard in a way. Like, she's literally like worked her fucking way up, and now she's like up there now. So the thing is, and she wasn't like anybody special, you know, she was just a fucking real person. And so the thing is, we have a couple guys like that, a couple guys with their legs blown off, and fucking a few other hardcore senators that literally like are really fucking irritated about whatever because they can't fix anything. We have a broken system that can't be fucking fixed. This is the main reason. but I'm not gonna here to talk about Jews. All right, but they do all this shit because it's to dumb down society to make everybody more susceptible of a new way of thinking. This is why the trans shit is fucking everywhere. Like all of it. The trans shit is fucking everywhere. Like like it just doesn't fucking stop. Okay? Like the satanic torture and shit and cannibalism that they fucking study and practice. These fucking people are horrible. Like, it doesn't stop. And I mean, it won't stop. So, it's just been one thing after fucking another. So, the thing is, there's tons of shit out there that expose it all. The biggest thing is this. The fucking trans shit, okay? This trans shit, alright? This fucking gay flag, alright? We're gonna call it a gay flag because that's what the fuck it is, alright? It's a gay flag. The thing is, it doesn't stand for anything other than gays and people that are perverted. And most of the time, it's with fucking kids. So the thing is, from Ronald McDonald to whole other fucking shit. I mean, it's all in. Once you're able to see things, and you go back and you watch TV from back in the day, you'll just go, "What in the fuck?" It was right there in front of us, and they didn't even fucking say a fucking word. But the thing is, they do. They tell everybody what they're gonna fucking do. It's all in throughout movies. It's all throughout everything. All right? All throughout everything. And literally, if you actually have a fucking brain, okay? Here's my fucking account. Yep, that's my name. Hit me up on fucking Facebook or whatever. But check this out. So this says the copyright of the owner, identify the IP address with Xfinity. The shores are the infringing works. The works identified in the copyright, blah, blah, fucking blah. And this is the thing. This right here, you see this shit? I download movies and shit just from apps that are on my phone because the thing is, it's on my fucking phone. I can download whatever the fuck I want to. This is why the music industry is shot. This is why all of it's shot. I can download everything onto this motherfucking device right in front of me. Alright? And this is part of the social credit score shit they're coming with. So just know it. So the main thing is here, people are distracted as fuck. And no one actually understands shit. Nothing. I mean, I literally talked to a lady that literally told me my what was it? My dyslexia means I just can't read. And I went, what did you say? So literally, a doctor, a psychiatrist, said it doesn't exist. And I asked her what about attention-seeking disorder? She goes, that's not a thing. I went, yeah, it is. You don't really? Are you kidding me? Are you really saying this right now? Because it's literally in criminal and addictive thinking patterns. Like, this bitch didn't even fucking know, and I don't want to call her that. Let me just refrain from that. This doctor wanted to sit there and tell me that I've been living a lie. That, oh yeah, your diagnosis for this and that's bullshit. And I was like, oh yeah? Really? The whole time? I went, so when I was studying at Creighton University in 1987 to 1991, I made all that up. I was like, that didn't happen? But when I call them, I'm part of the alumni there. I was like, so it doesn't make any sense? So you're telling me that you were in college when I was in college, when I was a child, and you were an adult, you were learning about all this other stuff that literally you might need to go back to school for? Because this lady's already had fucking complaints. I literally looked her fucking shit up after I was there. And she was sending fucking reports to people that shouldn't have them. Fucking not communicating with people until last second. When I told this woman I fast for 23 and a half hours a day, she looked at me like I was insane. Like I was lying. It makes no fucking sense. I don't sit around and eat all fucking day. She's like, dude, you want to eat anything? I went, no, I fast for 23 and a half hours. I'm good. I don't eat any food until when the sun goes down. I'm like Ramadan. I don't eat until the fucking sun goes down because I honor the sun. And I don't worship the sun, I honor the sun. There's a whole lot of difference between that. And the thing is, we'll go into why everybody's gonna go fucking hell too. Because literally, you guys are fucking really stupid on this whole thing with the church shit on Sunday, which it needs to be on Saturday because Sunday is Satan's day. If you don't fucking understand that, well, now you know. So literally, everybody that goes to church on Sunday worships Satan in the backwards way of worshiping Jesus. And the thing is, we're not supposed to worship Jesus. We're supposed to worship God, His Father, not the messenger. All right, and that's the thing. Jesus never died. There was never a fucking a thing like a, what do you want to call it? The Shroud of Turin. This is why the Shroud of Turin is fucking false. People that look like that with the longer fucking nose, that was a Jew. That was a Jew that was underneath that fucking tarp thing. They fucking wrap people in those fucking things. Okay? Those shrouds, they fucking have them in linen. And guess what? 2,000-year-old linen falls apart immediately. Like, anybody see any fucking tombs? You ever see a mummy get taken, like, take the thing off the fucking thing and then it fucking decays? Obviously, they don't show that shit in fucking the Smithsonian and all of the videos you get to fucking watch about the shit. But the thing is, it's there. When you expose something to the air outside and it's completely sealed in a hermetically sealed chamber and it changes the composition because of the decay that happened, and then that the gases in there stop it from fucking decaying further. Come on. And literally the thing is, why everybody died because of King Tut's tomb was because there was fucking spores in there to kill every single person that walked into that room, to walk down into that fucking chamber. So these people don't understand shit when they could have just sprayed everything down first before they went in there. But the hell, hey, what do you know? Can't use fucking common sense with a lot of shit. And literally, they really won't want to spray anything down because since like a lot of stuff will be lost because of ink and stuff like that. But literally, you go touch something and you got the mold spores on your shit, you're dead. It gets into your skin. If anything touches your skin, it gets into it. All right. Fucking oil, all right? I used to smell like fucking diesel from working in oil field. So, all right, so we got our pictures up here. Took a minute on this device here. So, let me get to it. A second. Ay, ay. Archive. Not the archive. Alright. So, for one, people don't even know how to make your own food. That's really fucking annoying. For two, alright, so hopefully the screen won't fucking do this. The entire United States is lit up. This is this picture. This part right here is that side. This part right here is the edge right there. Okay? Let me use my little stick here. This edge right here is what is over. I can't even do it. Right there. Okay? So the most distracted human beings on the fucking planet are in the United States. Okay? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it proudly. And I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about it. Let's see, the most distracted people. This is the most this is the UFO sightings since 1901 to 2025. All right, look, ain't too many down here. Ain't too many down here. That's New Zealand, by the way. That little strip down at the bottom there. Ain't too many there. Ain't too many, period. The mind virus, has gotten here. Not so quite here. But look. Europe, North America. Looks like a fucking highlighter, right? Like a beacon. Alright? Well, looks like us, our planet, or everything at night if it was at one time, right? One specific time. So, that's the thing. This. This means you're fucking fully distracted. Your whole United States is fully fucking distracted. Your fucking football to all the sports. All right, I stopped playing sports. I stopped being in all of it. All right, not one fucking sport I want to play. Not one. I'll play with my daughter doing some shit, but other than that, there's no you have no life while you play sports. There is no career when you play sports. The only career you really fucking need is, well, that looks like that just cut me off. Oh, let's see if my photos will pop down. Is an oil field career. I'm just gonna tell you this. You want to work somewhere? Work in the fucking oil field. Everything that you have, like this metal, everything that's plastic, right? How this is made. My fucking phone charger, all right? My 120 volt, 120 watt fucking phone charger, all right? Everything that you own, everything, from the glasses to your fucking clothes, I mean, your neck, all of it, everything. Even the stone, my jade pendant, all right? Without oil, this could never be made. And this would be thousands of dollars if it was made by hand. So the thing is, we have tons of shit that everybody occupies their time with, all right? From TikTok to fucking to gossiping to fucking stupid TV shows, all right? I'll let you in on this one. Me watching anything on TV, I don't watch it. I don't watch TV. I've watched like Rick and Morty and shit, and like a few other cartoons that are like halfway cool for adults, like Brickleberry. I missed Tosh Bueno from him talking shit about all these fucking assholes, and mainly women, but whatever. So, because I don't like feminism at all. I'm not a masochist, let's say, like a chauvinistic person. I can't stand feminism. I just can't stand it. It's literally fucking retarded. Women deserve to fucking raise their kids, have children, have a fucking family, have a great person that supports them, and quote unquote, a husband that supports them. Not like fucking some random door that just keeps fucking spinning, and it just won't stop. All right, because this revolving door of sexual addiction for shit needs to fucking stop. The worst thing in the world is this distraction. All right, this fucking distraction. Got it? This gay distraction. And the thing is, my dad owned a gay nightclub. Alright? My family owned the gay nightclub when I was born. Well, it was like a couple years after I was born. But in 3 years, we became millionaires because of the gay community. My dad's nightclub. Alright? So, it happened. My dad owned the Run Bar in 1979, 1978. My grandpa bought this giant building. My dad created a bar because there was a couple bars in that area, and my grandpa owned the fucking whole building. He not just owned the building, he owned the land underneath it. My grandpa was a landowner in Omaha, Nebraska. If you know anything about land deeds and how all that shit works and contracts and how the homesteaders had all their shit up until around like 1940, 1950. So actually it was around like 1935 when everything just started crashing because of the Great Depression, because they fucking put us into a war that didn't even involve us. Tell you that one right there. So we've had nothing but distraction. I don't know how you guys stop it. I stop it every fucking 2 seconds. I'm like, I can't even deal with this stupid shit. Like I'll be watching something for a minute, like on Tim Pool. I just can't even. I'll listen to some of the shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Some people are stupid as shit. Like, granted, I'm not the fucking brightest genius in the fucking world, but the thing is, common sense doesn't fucking escape me. All right, and literally, anybody who goes on anywhere with like a crazy political stance or whatever, like say you love Jews, you love fucking this, you love that, you love all that, you love abortion, you love fucking feminism. Abortion is murder. If I were to murder a child, I would go to prison for life. But a woman can go and murder her child, and she's cheered on. Or she's bought ice cream because her fucking belly hurts because of the DNC scrape out action they fucking did to the fucking uterine lining inside. I know all of it. My sister had one back when she was fucking 14. I almost killed a little motherfucker in my fucking living room. Like more than 4 different times. My dad stopped me. Not kidding. You fuck my sister, I'm gonna fuck you. I ain't gay either. So, that's one of the things I got a big problem with. So, my dad owned a gay nightclub. We own gay nightclub. I know fucking more gay people than I do know straight people. Got it? Now listen. My dad fought for the gay movement. This is for men's gay rights, not fucking women's. Men's gay rights in the fucking 80s. All the way through to the fucking 90s. And my dad died in 2004. If my dad was buried, he'd be rolling in his fucking grave. But he's not buried. So, the thing is, all of his effort went to shit. So what the fuck do I gotta fucking, I gotta respond to it as? My dad's life work gets fucking shit down the fucking shitter? It's flushed down the shitter because of these fucking pedophile cunts? You guys have to fucking understand something. When you love people and it's just people and they're nice people, do you understand who makes most of your shit? Okay? All of the designers are gay, and they're all gay men, okay? And these are men that hate women. Gay men hate women. They tolerate you. And maybe they might use you to pull a hotter guy than what you have. Because that shit plays both ways. And that's why women shouldn't be friends with gay men. It's because they like dicks and they share dick pictures all the time. Doesn't mean fucking they like you. I'm not kidding. This is into the psyche of the gay mind. Alright? I know so many gay people. I've got crazy gaydar. I can tell somebody's gay or not. And most of the time, you need to be gay to have gaydar. This is literally how I knew 90% of the music industry is gay. All of them. Every one of them. Rap artists, it's 98%. They're all gay. Alright? Sucks to say that, but it is what it is. Diddy got all you guys bent over sucking dicks and fucking sucking his dick and fucking rubbing cum on his nipples and you name it. I'm glad that this fucking shit is just for entertainment purposes and not for children. So if you're a kid right now, get the fuck off my fucking shit. Got it? Because this isn't for you. Come back when you're 18 and you can fucking listen to this. Or you can hit me up and I can fucking give you a fucking life lesson. And investment advice. So, yeah, it really pisses me off. My dad's whole fucking life got fucking shoved down the fucking shitter. Of being on the school board, in the city council, owning a gay nightclub, fucking running shit like a boss. And being on the head, he was like one of the heads of Mad Dads in Omaha, like for fucking stopping drunk driving. And my dad owned a nightclub. Think of that shit, okay? It was literally like, he would call you cabs. My dad would call you a cab and it would be on him. All right? This is what love was to people. He took care of his patrons. All of his people that were like VIP in there. And literally, we have VIP. I'll grab a fucking thing. Hold on a minute. I'm taking a dab. And yes, it's for educational purposes only. All right, I'm back. This out. All right, this is my workout key card. That's a little white. Just has a Planet Fitness fucking pulley on it, just for the door here in my apartment. So here's my keys. This is my house keys. This gets you knocked the fuck out if I don't have my knife or my cane. So literally, your skull will be broken. When I put on this guy. My sand line connector, this thing's 8-gauge steel, and I usually stick it in my knuckle, and you're fucking toast. When this goes back over here and I hit you, it's over. I used to throw pipe in the derrick, 1,000 pounds of PSI coming out of my fucking right hand at all times. My left side's 900. So the thing is, I haven't been able to check further than 1,000. Because those punching machines don't go higher than 99, 999. So, anyways, look at this. This thing right here is the Run Bar. This is my dad's gay nightclub. Got it? These are VIPs. So this one's like brand new. Got it? This club is still up today. This is non-transferable. See that shit? Expires July 31st into January 31st. So, look at Key and tags remain properly run. They are subject to revocation for bar violations. If you fuck up in my dad's bar, he pulls your fucking gold card. And these are my dad's gold cards that he passed out to people. So, I believe they're brass. But that was for my dad's gay nightclub. So, I could, hold on. I literally have all my dad's shit right here. I have some old shit. Like my dad naked on the fucking front of the newspaper. Let's take the green screen off for a minute. My dad naked. It says, the bare facts are, your life is naked without plants. My dad right here. And then his best friend right there. Yeah, I got a couple broken teeth. Marvin Gardens, Aspen's Indoor Jungle. Yep, it says, yeah, dress up yours with plants from Marvin Gardens Indoor Jungle. Plant rentals for business, vacationers. Free delivery to Snowmass and Aspen. Alright. Nuts, right? Yeah, I got a report in here for my dad's thesis, talking about the police being a business. Here's the Run Bar. Here's a calendar. See this shit? I wish they put the dates on here. This is like 1980, 84, 85 maybe. But yeah, I have everything in here from JFK being slain to the paper of the next day. Alright. So, and this is a spokesman review, and this is the area I live in, which is really fucking nuts. And this is from 1960 fucking 2 though, or 1963. I can't believe that my dad had a fucking Spokane Chronicle from 1960 fucking 3. My dad would have been 13 years old. So I don't know if my grandpa was up here or what. So literally I gotta figure that one out myself. So, and yeah, oh yeah, this is my dad's thesis from college from 1974. So anyways, so let's talk about distraction, okay? So the ways that they're distracting all of us, the government is distracting all of us. I gotta fix my camera or something. It's like going in and out. I think there's some shit on my screen. Alright, so the distractions, alright? There's different ways that they love distracting us. For one, there's frequency, okay? And frequency we use a lot. From your phone, Wi-Fi, lights, like LEDs and shit, the things that are blinking super fast. They all has impacts on us. But the biggest thing, the biggest distraction is your attention span. Alright? So, what I'm about to tell you is not going to be nice. You probably will not want to watch any of this, but it's for informational purposes only. So to stop anything from affecting you, you deny it. You say, nope, sorry, I don't care. Drugs, okay? I smoke for my spine because I got hurt in the oil fields. I literally was going to go pop up an oil field picture so I show you guys of what my job was before. I am an oil field worker. I'm still a roughneck. The thing is, it's a mindset. I can't get out of it. It's just like somebody who's a soldier. Once you do that type of work, you will not settle for anything other than that. And literally, it's any other job is a fucking nothing. Is a fake job. I call them fake jobs because people don't understand the main reason why you're working a fucking job. Okay, why you're doing something that you like. And the thing is, I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. The first time that I came back from training, and I could talk about this now since it's I'm not under any NDAs anymore, because I was under NDAs to not talk about anything for about 7 years, 7 years. Yeah. So, because that's literally the trail after me working at a company, and then it's like you can't talk anything for 3 years. And so when I worked at like 5-6 different companies over the course of 3 years, those NDA timelines stack up, so you cannot talk about shit. So, because a lot of stuff is like trade secrets, things like that. Oil field infrastructure is probably one of the. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about security. I'm not going to talk about any of that shit. All right, because literally, like, people don't even understand that how dangerous that shit is. But if all that shit went up, they can't fix it on one day. They can't shut off every fucking well. They can't, if every well it blew up or something like that, all malfunction all at the same time, and they're just fucking going off. There's nothing they can do. So they try to control one by one. Other than that, oil fields insane work. I did it for years. It was fun. I gotta thank my friend Johnny Blaze for the opportunity to go out there and do something and actually make it fucking happen. And the thing is, like, it's like me, him, and 4 other dudes out of, I want to say, so I grew up in North Idaho, so the boys counts around, like, I want to say around like 4,000 people. So out of all of us, I want to say 15 out of 4,000 people, out of 4,000 men, went to the fields and became men. Some of them were pretty hard before that, but the oil field will either make you or break you. It broke me in half first starting, but the thing is, I just kept going. I was like, I'm a fucking man. But yeah, your fake jobs, go get one. You don't need college. College isn't for everybody, but the thing is, in order to be intelligent, you need to know what to do in the right situations. Going to college isn't going to teach you that. Trade school will. Welder, inspectors, like if before you go to be an inspector, I'll just say this, you need to work in the industry first. Get your foot in the door, okay? Concrete work, shit like that. If you want to work oil field, they need concrete pumpers all day long. All right, all day long, 24 hours. They can't stop pumping because the thing is they can't stop drilling. And the thing is they're always drilling new wells. There's about 1,000 new permits every day that are kicking. And the thing is, that's from Texas to Oklahoma to North Dakota to fucking top parts of South Dakota. They need to start drilling in Idaho and Washington and Oregon. I'm not kidding. Because with the shit I've seen from geologists, my friends that are fucking geologists, show me that the shale underneath here is way better than over there. But the thing is, they have to drill deeper here to get to it than over there. But the quality of what's underneath here is insane. This is why they do not want to do any drilling, no fucking pipeline, no nothing in Washington State. I'm just telling you that. So, get a good career. Once you have a good career, you will not have a fucking distraction besides your job. Unless your job is your distraction from your kids or something like that. But the thing is, when you go and do that career, go be single, go be, just drive there, do it. Find some people that literally, like, you can give them a couple $100 and you can pass out at their house for a couple days. And so you can figure out what the fuck's going on. Like, pass out in the garage or some shit if it's not too cold. Literally, I slept underneath a fucking table, underneath a dining room table, at in my buddy's fucking place downtown Williston. So, because outside is fucking freezing. And literally, I fucked up my Jeep kind of driving over there immediately after getting beat by my girlfriend. I wasn't gonna put up with that shit, so I just said, fuck you, I'm out. And literally, I did. So, you do what you have to do to make shit done, to get shit done. College isn't fucking worth it. If you're gonna be an architect, shit like that, yeah, okay. Go and study these fucking big guys. But other than that, if you want to study different books, shit like that, you don't need somebody giving you a lecture on the things you need to read. You need to just pick up the fucking books and read them. Alright? Alright. So, I'm going to give you guys a little in on me. And anybody that doesn't really know me. So, I used to be kind of crazy. Used to be an insane drug dealer. And I don't mean insane. I used to have everything. And the thing is, I used to do everything without a gun. So, nobody ever fucked with me, nobody fucked me over. Everybody was scared as shit of me because I would not use guns. Because the thing is, guns are not personal. Hands are personal. Knives are personal. That type of shit's personal. A fucking sword, like a duel or battle like that, is personal. So the thing is, I never ever brought guns to somebody I was I was like, hey man, hey, how are you? Here's this. Yeah, Ron. And I wouldn't overcharge people. I wouldn't fucking. I'd give you a fucking whatever you wanted. Bye. And usually for a killer price. And I wouldn't be fucking jacking up fucking prices. I wouldn't be fucking doing this. I wouldn't be lying to people. I wouldn't be fucking conning people in this shit. That's the thing. My dad was the same fucking way, but my dad was a crazy coke dealer. So, I never got in trouble for drugs. Not one bit. The main thing is that I stopped all my addictions. I'm made to be a dad. So, you can do it too. And the thing is, one thing that's a crazy addiction is porn, right? Or corn, sorry, corn on the cob. Like, anyways, so that stuff is terrible. The thing is, if you have your own that you made video, say like you and your wife, your girlfriend, whatever that is, that's just you watching your memory, a physical memory. So if you go and see somebody else's pictures and all that other stuff, don't do that. Just don't. Just don't. It's not worth it. Okay? Porn will ruin you. It also make it so you never really want to talk to anybody because you get a little too fucking weird because you're watching too much fucking weird shit. Because the mind takes these weird pictures of everything that we do, like a snapshot, you remember Hall Pass when dude was going spank bang, right? Like little memories. So everything that's set here on this planet is sinful. There's a lot of things. When you're able to see those, like you see the patterns that, like, say a person's behavior starts to go on, or like where it could start turning into high risk situation or high risk behavior, these kinds of things. So really wild, they got from distraction to like the sinful fucking acts that people do. So this is what it is. The world is full of a lot of chaos. You can see it. Moloch. I'll do a anointing thing after this. That demon from Baal, B-A-A-L, the people call it Baal. Baal is who Moloch is. These are the two of the same beings. He's the child taker, and he is the soul taker of all that die in war. Something to think about. So when they meet in Bohemian Grove and they meet at the United Nations and stuff, what do you think they've been doing? All the satanic rituals, all the backwards fucking black masses, and literally everybody that goes to church on Sunday is involved in a black mass. I can't stand saying it, but this is one of the reasons why I could destroy almost every church. And I'm factual. Alright? The Jews know it's the holy day. Okay? And Seventh-day Adventists. Seventh-day Adventists go to church on Saturdays. They do all that. And the main thing is, they preserve the holy day. On the holy day, the first day of the week is Sunday. Why? because the Lord gave birth to light. And light was supposed to be Lucifer, but the thing is, it's not that. It's totally wrong. Lucifer is not Satan. They're not the two of the same beings. Lucifer is the king of earth realm, of all spirits of this realm. God put us on a planet that wasn't his. All this, our creator, put us on a place where a soul has a battle with spirits. Okay? This is what it is. So, repeat that in your mind. Your soul battles with spirits. Okay? From the drink, that's why it means spirits. Okay? That's why they call alcohol spirits, because it takes over your body. But the thing is, people become devilish while drinking. Inhibitions are lost. Your biome is destroyed. Like your gut, all of it. That's why chocolate and drinking beer makes you shit fucking crazy. Alright? It's like laxative shit. So, think about it. All these things are made to let us sin. And just like the thing is, the expression is, the road to hell is paved with gold. Like it or fucking not, it's real. Alright? It's absolutely real. And the thing is, words are spells. Like when I said I didn't want to say that name another time, and then I said it, and I was like, oh no, I gotta do this anointing thing. I literally told my sister, for my birthday, go get me, I want to get anointment oil from a priest. I want a bottle of it. I don't need a big bottle. I just need a bottle of it. So for my apothecary. So the thing is, we should all have our own apothecary sets, no matter what, to fight off to ward off different things. Like even like keep bugs out of your fucking house. You know what I mean? You don't need to use frequency. You don't need to use sprays, all that other shit. There's different things in nature that fucking is all that. I won't go into homeopathicary and all that shit. I'll let that be. So distractions, eliminating them. As you've been here for 53 minutes, okay? My place is clean. Dishes are done. No dishes. No mess. Giant aquarium in front of me. Alright? Literally, like, watch this. Everything is clean. Let me move this to the side here. Everything is clean. Yep, there's my shitter. Everything's clean. Alright? I was messing around with some stuff and grabbed my files out of there, but yeah. So, everything's clean. Perfection always. I can eat off my floor. I'm not gonna lick my floor right in front of you. If it gets me like 50K, then maybe. But that's the thing. Everything's in order. Chaos doesn't exist when you organize everything. And organized chaos isn't what this is. This is a lifestyle. I have big old pillows. It's just chilling, relaxing, pass out if you need to. This is a home. The thing is, if I was distracted, you would see fucking all the lights and shit fucking, oh, look at grabbing your attention. Yeah, I got artwork. It's my brother's artwork right here. It's actually fucking sick. That stuff's sold in Starbucks stores in Seattle. And I mean, all of the Starbucks stores in Seattle. I'm pretty sure. And hey, Jeremy, if you see this, comment down in the below. So if anybody wants to buy any of your artwork, okay, like this one, I'm not selling that. That's staying, and I'm gonna. This will go to Hannah, and then the grandchildren after that, and we'll probably have a bunch more. So, but yeah, the distractions. When people get distracted, they get off of what they're doing. But the main thing is, the only reason why you're a human being, you don't work on it. You're not working on it. And you won't know what it is because of everything else that's distracting you. From social media to, oh, what does this person like me? What kind of thing do I need to eat? Remember, the shit that I'm going to tell you here, for one, will save your life when you change. Because if you're not going to change, it's not worth it. All right? If you're not going to stop eating sugar, you'll never stop being fat. If you don't stop eating sugar, you're never going to ever get healthy. And you're never going to fix the brain chemistry, too. So, literally, like, if you have too much sugar, you're always super hyper and everything, right? Like you can't stop moving and whatnot. I have to keep shifting because my spine, my L5 is pinching the fucking nerve clusters where my spine and my pelvis meet. So anytime that, I'm like, eh. So it's literally why I only have my little oil. So, and this shit don't stink up my house or nothing. I just take a little one and I'm done for hours or sometimes days. So, but yeah, this distraction shit, man. Caesar said it, and this is literally the reason why men are obsessed with Rome. He said, give them bread and circuses, and they'll never revolt. He already knew what the fuck he was doing in the beginning. Look over here, not over here. You know, everybody remembers the Wizard of Oz, right? Like the fucking, don't look at the guy behind the curtain. And he's like doing this, and he's like, motherfuckers, get the fuck out of here. Because it's all an illusion. All right? The only thing that's not an illusion is your experience on this planet. Okay? That's the main thing. Your first thing is to stop eating so much. All right? I'm going to say it. Stop eating so fucking much. Fasting is your friend. Your body on the third day of fasting, and just do what I do. I drink some juice here and there. I don't have bags under my eyes. I literally don't. So I just have some fucked up teeth. My dental insurance isn't fucking fixed or figured out, so literally, like, they don't even, it's annoying as shit. And then it's like if I get like silver teeth, then I think it's like $250, gold's $500, and then, yeah, anyways. So I'll probably have a bunch of silver in my mouth. So yeah, fasting is your friend. All right. Also, smoking is not a good thing. I smoke tobacco sometimes, and actually I'm going to take you out with my thing out there in just a second to go and take a puff. But yeah, this kind of tobacco, nicotine, this is loose leaf tobacco. Okay. Loose leaf tobacco is less addictive than the cigarette tobacco that's in cigarettes, or your vape. Your vape's gonna kill you. Just to let you know. Everybody, your vape's gonna fucking kill you. Alright? So, number one thing is fasting. Stop eating so much. And the thing is, when you go to fast, it don't mean, oh, I'm gonna pick this food not to eat it. What you're going to do is you're going to throw out all of your manufactured foods. Okay? Keep some of your bread, all right? But throw away everything that says like Totino's on it, all the fucking crazy packaging, like your chips. The only thing you need to have is tortilla chips, okay? A little bit of salted. Buy some fucking Juanitas. It's simple, all right? Simple as fuck. Buy Juanitas. They're like $4.50 for a family size bag. Family size bag lasts a fucking one person or two people, maybe a week. So, you know, here's what it is. Next thing, besides fasting, the attention-seeking disorder. Not everybody needs to look at you. You're not important. Stop trying to be relevant. These little fucking... and I'm going to talk about another thing, too, about idol worship. Idolatry. This is literally the fucking thing of what Satan wants to fucking do to all of us, to destroy the church within inside of us. This is the kingdom of God inside your heart. You have to work on this by pushing away all external influences to you. This is why those fucking people are called influencers. Do never call me an influencer at all. People have called me a bunch of different names in the past, but I've been deemed a guru by the people I've helped over the last 10 years. They called me Lou Guru. The funny thing is, my name's Lucas. Lucas, and if you take Lucas and Guru and you go and check out what they mean, my mom named me Lucas as the teacher of the enlightened. A guru means a spiritual teacher or a teacher. Okay? One who teaches. So Lou, my name means Lucifer. Actually, Lucas means Lucifer. It means the light bearer. So she was like, yeah, and the enlightened teacher of all, which is really fucking weird. But my mom was kind of a hippie back then, and literally had me, and I'm the miracle baby. There was a bunch before me that weren't born, and there was a bunch after me that did not get born, which is very, very weird. But then my sister was born after like a bunch of tries or something, so whatever. So that's the thing. Knowledge is what I'm here for. I do not want to be an influencer. I do not care about any of that fucking shit. If somebody were to call me that, I'd probably slap them, because the ego in me is gone, and all that is here is a lesson to teach. So I don't plan on being famous. If I was, I would have already been. Like, I was a model for JCPenney a long time ago when I was younger. I was also in Creighton. I was at Creighton University when I was in the 80s, part of the GATE program, when they found out at the Harvard Institute I had 146 IQ at 6 years old. So I went and studied astrology, and because they were like, what do you want to study? I went, planets. I want to see the stars. And literally that's what I dove deep into. I had college level shit at the age of fucking 7. Because they studied me for a year, and they were like, because I didn't talk till I was almost 6. Or 5.5 is when I spoke, or started speaking. Same thing with my daughter. Wild, right? Higher intellect doesn't need words to speak a lot. And literally, I talked to I guess I said some words to my brother of what if I ever wanted something, I'd be like, cookie, or something like that. Like, so literally I didn't like talking. I just watched everybody. So I sat and watched. So, fasting's your friend. Let's go over it. Fasting's your friend. End all porn addiction. Okay? Limit yourself. Number 3, limit yourself to 1 hour a day to eat your food. You want to do shit like me? I don't even have to work out. I do work out, and I'm starting to get some abs, but that's the thing. All right? This is from eating one meal a day. All right? I'm about 180 pounds, maybe. But take a fat shit. Just kidding. So, check this out. I do all this on just a liquid diet. And I'm not saying I rob myself or whatever. I have a perfect blood lab from my doctor. I have like a little bit low vitamin D. He's like, yeah, just get out in the sun some more. I'm like, yeah, I really don't want to fucking be out in the sun. Like, I love the sun. Honor it, whatever. But the thing is, the radiation of the sun is fucking pumping in harder. I don't like to be fucking, even though you can't stop cosmic rays from coming into your house, because literally it goes right through everybody. It literally goes right through the fucking earth, these cosmic rays. Not kidding. It doesn't stop it at all. There's nothing that stops cosmic rays. Alright? And literally, this is literally how they can actually use, if they were able to access cosmic rays for, say, like a quote-unquote cosmic ray X-ray, like a cosmic ray, like X-ray, right? Like of what you got in your body, it would be like the craziest 3D scan of fucking like everything. And literally, if as soon as they're able to manipulate cosmic rays, then we'll be able to fucking figure shit out. And if they can make it denser, a cosmic ray denser, it would be terrible, because then that means they could weaponize it. Because if you could put a tiny particle through somebody and not even know it, and we all, and that means that you can get cut in half and split and literally look like you were still the same. We won't get into that. That's shit way too advanced for anybody's minds. So, fasting, corn, addiction, gone. Throw it away. Delete all the pictures. Archive everything, and then go and delete the archive. So, it's simple. And if you have anything like that or whatever, and it's you and your significant other doing stuff or whatever, that's not considered. That's memories. That's trapped memories. So, number 3, eat one meal for 1 hour a day. Make it a big meal. Make it so it puts you in a fucking food coma if you feel like it. Alright? Your body is going to start resetting itself. Also, I'll go over the steps of what happens when you fast for 90 days with no food, just water. Because I've done it. I did it out in the woods. I did it out in the woods in meditation. Okay? I could only last for 91 days and like 91 and a half days or something like shit like that, and some change. So, because your body gets extremely weak without the right sustenance. Even though it will go into a homeostasis at a certain point. And literally that's exactly what I was doing too. Because I was fat as fuck too. I had to give away everything. I gave away everything I owned in Williston, North Dakota, traded a camera for a car, and drove to the woods of North Idaho. And literally something was telling me to fucking do it. And when that happened, my business partner got popped, so, and went to the federal prison. So literally I'm hiding in the fucking woods trying to make sure I'm not wrapped up in his shit. Yeah, fucking wild. And then the most craziest transformation of my entire life happens while I'm in the woods in 2016. Okay? So, 2000, yeah. So, let's see let me go over it again. Fasting, corn, meals. Oh, the main reason for sex, okay? Since humans are energetic beings, okay? We have this thing. We are very, okay, so ants usually will die if they don't have a, um, group. Bees also the same. If they don't have a hive with a queen, they'll die. Most of the time. Because of their shelter and the numbers, but they're also social animals. They have to be. Humans are social animals. You cut somebody off, stick them in the woods for 50 fucking years, the way that they communicate with things is totally different than what you do and I do. So that's the thing. Okay? Solitary has you focus on yourself. But out in society, say what we have is we go to people with our problems when we should just fucking deal with them ourselves. And you just go, okay, that's right. Yeah, I was wrong here, and I'm going to repair this and call it good. And so you can fix it, not dwell on it. Men recharge alone and repair alone. Women need community. This is why the masculine is different than the feminine. So they're more of the worker bees, of the drones, that they need to have people around them in order to feel comfort. That's literally what that is. Men go off on their own, do their own thing. I went in the fucking woods like a warrior's quest. That's another story for a different video, because the shit and I did there was wild. I've never sat in meditation for so long in my entire life that the entire world clipped by. It was amazing because I worked on myself. I worked on everything and strengthened my kingdom of God within my heart. So it's one of the biggest things. So SEX, we are supposed to do semen retention, which literally, like, I've been seeing it on Kill Tony left and right. Hey dude, yeah man, my hobbies are like, like I go out and I kind of hang out, but like I'll get stoned and then I'll do like semen retention. You go, yeah, get the fuck out of here. So the main thing is, it stops you. This is why this is for adults only, all right, and anyone over 18. Okay, I really should put like 21 and older or something, but so this is what it is. Here comes knowledge at you. So listen up. Grab a pen, write it down. I'm not kidding. Get your fucking notebook out. I should have already told everybody. Get a notebook and a pen and start writing notes. Because the shit I'm about to tell you will change your fucking whole everything. Like, I have no addictions and I've done fuckloads of drugs. I love cocaine, but I don't do cocaine at all. I won't ever touch it. Everything's made to kill us now. Everything. Every fucking thing. Even TikTok. Alright? It's to kill your mind. That's the first part they go for. And then the physicalities. Not kidding. Also, never be an organ donor. Don't. Organ donation only happens when the person is, the organ is still alive. And your body's not alive after you're dead for fucking 6 hours or 2 hours. Not kidding. It's a giant fucking scam. I gotta go and get a new fucking ID. I'll just tell you that one. So, this is the epitome of health. And what I'm about to tell you also is why they banned sex in the church. So, when you practice your semen retention, and the thing is, most guys practice alone, which they get to a certain point and they almost ejaculate and they stop, and then they go do something for a minute and then go back to it. So this is called cycling your sexual energy. It's in the book. Okay, it is described and entitled and quote, inscribed in the Book of Horus. The Book of Horus is the book of self practice of your sexual energy being built up and conserved, if you will. Um, the book of Isis is the other book that describes what you're supposed to do with both man and woman, what the woman's job is for, because where the curvature is of her vagina that goes up, and the curvature of the penis that goes up when it's stiff, right? I mean, like, literally, like, that's why everybody's dicks are definitely a whole lot weirder. There's ones that like stand up and they're like, "Meh," right, like kicked over this way, and then there's ones that like want to fucking shoot you right in the fucking face. Or there's ones that are just like they're there and they're just like kind of have this like twisted pattern. It's weird. So everybody has their own thing, but the thing is, sex is supposed to be like this, okay? She's supposed to be on top like that. So you're literally supposed to be like this, like she's supposed to be sitting on you. So like that. So you're like this, okay? We'll just use your hands. So it's like that, okay? So when she sits on top of you like that with her legs going backwards, you rock back and forth, and you're like not being all fucking like yo it out man and all woo woo, right? What you need to start visualizing. These are the things that take ordinary people out of all of this. So what you have to visualize, and if I could graphics right now, it'd be fucking really cool. Let me plug in my phone. Yikes. Alright. So what you're supposed to visualize is your root chakra, your red chakra, okay? Your root chakra is literally your fucking penis and your fucking sexual fucking thing. You want to envision that red spot glowing, okay? Glowing and building energy, and then cycling up through the other chakras, or your quote-unquote energy wheels. Chakra means energy wheel, okay? Energy vortice, okay? And this is the thing. We are electromagnetic creatures. People don't want to fucking hear about it, but the thing is, it's fucking real. I know more about shit that I shouldn't know, because my gift that I was given of intelligent, like, okay, how am I able to say this? Intellectual ability that spans beyond my comprehension, okay? So listen, you have to visualize the chakras moving up, 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 and literally, when you're visualizing this, you could go limp or something. The thing is, you need to stay focused also with your partner and and you need to be in love. That is the kicker on all this. I should have waited to the end. But when you're building up through the cycles over and over and over and over, through your throat, to your third eye, to your crown, as soon as you hit your crown, that's when you're about to ejaculate. The main thing is this. This is why you can have hours of sex and not ejaculate. And the thing is, you want to stop yourself from doing it, and you're like, whoa, stop. And just be like, give us a minute, and then go back to it, and literally like change something up. Because literally, it'll work. This will change your life also. If somebody doesn't know what they're doing, they need to learn what they're doing. Okay? Those books, the book of Isis and the book of Horus, they exist, they're real. Go to archive.org. You can download these fucking books for free. Download every book from archive.org, okay? This is not a fucking ad. I'm telling you, I have over 2,000 fucking books and textbooks and everything on shit that I have everything from astrophysics to fucking neutron bombs to fucking everything, okay? Everything. They have declassified shit that they released from the government on that site. You don't have to go to CIA.org or any of that to see all the declassified shit. You can, but it's more a fucking distraction. And literally, we're here to limit distractions. So check this out. So when you're building all of that energy up, you're going to be extremely hypersensitive to almost everything. So every caress, every touch. This is why it needs to be two in love beings together that are in love, not like, oh, just like they're literally like pair, like they're like, honey, what do you want to do today, type of shit. Okay, so my parents never divorced, never any of that. I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat. I don't fucking deal with that shit. And literally, I haven't been able to tell a lie in over 12 years. So there's a lot of shit. And this is literally the reason why they banned sex in the church. Because the thing is, I want the cherry on the top, not just that you need to be in love with the person. So after you have your orgasm of building, and literally like you can stop and start like 7 different times because that's how long it takes to build the sexual energy up the spinal cord. This is actually called Kundalini meditation. Okay, this is literally what it's called. And so what I described is Kundalini meditation. But as soon as you get to your crown chakra and you have your orgasm, you don't pull out. This is what I say, and this is for adults only. You don't pull out. You leave it in there, and you create the child of love that literally means love. So, and literally like transcended both of you at the same time, having the best orgasmic experience you could ever imagine. All right. If somebody doesn't know what this is, it's not won't work. Even if they go, oh, dude, I learned this. You shut the fuck up. No, you didn't, because you can't even fucking do it. Because you're not doing it. You wouldn't last 5 minutes, let alone 35 minutes trying to cycle up 7 times 5 minutes each. I've had sex for fucking 14 hours straight before. That was me when in my teens. So, the biggest thing about sex after your orgasm and you're sitting there with your person, you're just like, oh, it's so amazing. Let's do it again. You sit down and you meditate right next to one another. Meditate right in front of the other one, and just sit there and breathe. And the energy that you have at that moment from that cycling of your sexual energy, you open the pathway to God. This is why sex was banned in church. I've spoken to God quite a few times. And it wasn't, I was like, oh, pray for me. I pray for other people. I never pray for myself. Lord, take me out of this. No. I can learn, I can take it out, I can take myself out of my own situation, no matter what. If, ands, or buts. Like, it doesn't, like, you have the power. You are the problem. You are. I know I've started my own shit before and had problems because I created them. Because it was my way of thinking. And the thing is, that's when you have to either, it's not even get out of your own way. You understand what the problem is, and you admit to it, and you go, alright, I'm done. I'm good. Never doing that shit again, ever again. I haven't been to fucking jail, I haven't been to prison, I haven't been to anything. I haven't fucked up. Called a lady a cunt once, and then they came and took my kid, and now I'm battling that shit right fucking now. But literally, like, that's why she called me in, was like, I called her a cunt, and roasted the shit out of her. All because fucking she wanted to tell me I needed a fucking person from, or a woman for my child. I was like, well, I'm already keeping her crazy mother away from us because now she's into heroin and fucking meth and everything else. So literally, I was like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit bitch. I literally can't even go into what I said because I'm not gonna say I don't remember. I remember half the shit I said to her, and it was about the woman. Well, you probably did this because of this and this and this and that. This is why you have this job. I was like, I'm calling this to pay my fucking bill. So you're gonna pay my fucking bill and do your fucking job? Because literally, you're not a fucking therapist, you're not this, you're not that, you're just a woman trying to make a buck. Put my shit, like, fix my fucking power. It didn't go well. I've had murders across the street, too. Not where I live now, but when I lived in the fucking ghetto. And literally, like, from drive-bys to fucking heroin junkies on my front fucking door. Motherfuckers walking into my fucking apartment. And literally, like, I probably should have killed the motherfucker. So, but that's the thing. See how I got distracted? So, we have a lot of shit that plays into all of the sins. Alright? From lust to gluttony to envy to sloth to pride. Pride's the biggest one. But the ego. So, ego is one of the biggest things that literally, like, people need to fucking deal with, but fucking people want to be influencers and shit and have no intelligence. There's some that are pretty funny and some that are pretty cool, but don't try to go and get views for doing dumb shit. Like me licking the floor. No. Attention-seeking disorder is the main thing. So, let's go and... Okay, so we got... Oh, what the fuck is going on here? The fucking thing isn't even on? We're gonna take you outside here for a second so I can take off the puffs. Put on my glasses. So, yeah, that's why they banned it in the church. Sex is banned in the church because it took the power away from the priest. And the priest was the only one that could give you the wording from God, right? So, what's up?
Were you awake last night when the cops were out here?
There's cops out here last night?
About 20 of them.
For who?
They were shooting down in the other complex down below.
There's a shooting?
Oh, big time. Fuck yeah. There was like a dozen shots.
I'll call fucking that one place and see what happened last night.
Yeah, right on.
I'll just call and find out, because that's fucking crazy, dude.
There was cops all over here running around shotguns and shit.
I heard something, dude. I was out cold. I went to sleep at like, I don't know, I think I passed out around like 12-ish. I'm surprised that I gotta look at my cameras. They probably came and knocked on my shit to see if I had any footage. That happens all the time. They go, "Oh, you got cameras. Hey, can we get that?" I'm like, they're like, "Sure. It took you a fucking year. You give me my body cam, motherfucker." They're like, "Yeah, you want to pay for my services?" Access my fucking cloud. Alright. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I just stayed to myself. I came home at like, what was it, like 5? I left at like 2 to go hang out with my mom.
This all happened about just as soon as it got dark.
Really?
And I think it put the gangbangers all back here by the end of the fucking garage.
Back there?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fucking people back
Dude, then she's part of that shit, because that motherfucker, I saw that black car drive back there last night, and literally like, and some shit happening out here. But I was like didn't even want to get up, because I was too comfortable. What the fuck, dude?
It was like 15, 20 minutes later after these guys left up here, and all the shooting and shit was going on down there. glad I did go get out there and finish them off, please.
Looks like I got to move here soon. No, I'm just gonna go. Hey, so you guys have shootings now? Do I have to pay more now? No, I'm gonna ask her. Is there gonna be an increase because there's shootings now?
I asked her about the dumpster. That fucking compactor really stinks.
Yeah, it's the water the water that comes out from under there goes all the way down and that's the smell that you get from the heat of the pavement. I don't like the trash compactor waking me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And 7:45 is when they usually start doing it. That's when I fuck up. I'm like, dude, really? It's nice to have like a built-in alarm clock, but fuck. Yeah, but in their time, they're collecting all of it. Like, boss lady wants it done at 8 a.m. That's how they play. Who? Oh, that girl's gone now? Are they getting rid of all the LGBTQ people? Oh, they got a gay guy in there now. You meet him? You meet the new gay guy yet? He's a dude. It's a dude. He's an older guy. I literally could tell he was fruité just because I have gaydar. Yeah, that guy is pretty cool. He's chill. He's like one of those Stonewall gays, like the old-timey gay guys that keep to himself, but it literally like kind of comes out sometimes because you could tell, but you wouldn't really tell. But then when you can't tell, it's one of those things. I have the biggest gay army you could ever imagine because my dad owned a gay nightclub. So they're nice people. A bunch of people are really cool, but they never have kids. They just get old. Yeah, they spent a fuckload of money. That's because they're always selfish on themselves because that's why they don't have kids. I want to pop in. All right. So, I guess there was a crazy shooting here last night. Good fucking lord. Which literally, I'll probably post that shit on my fucking... I'll probably post a clip or something to my account. So, yeah, sex was banned. All because it took the power away from the church. So, because when people sat down, focused their energy and meditated and breathed, they opened the pathway to God. And the pathway to God is through your heart. And so it's from vibrational frequency, not by anything else. All right? It's also by the way that you do things. Like how you act towards others and stuff. Like you guys saw me interacting with my neighbor. He's handicapped and in a wheelchair, and he was just like, "Hey, do you hear about this?" And I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" So literally, it was a fucking shooting last night. I'm not happy about that, and like cops are running around all here with SWAT. So pretty fucking nuts. Actually, I kind of threw me the fuck off of what I was on the mission for here. So all the other things, right? We'll go fasting, corn addiction, attention-seeking disorder. Just stop the look at me thing, please. 1 meal a day. 1. Your children need to eat 3. If your child is fucking huge and fat, they get 2 a day. All right? And no sugar. The kid will survive. All right, I'm going to talk about fasting and what the effects of the first few fucking days are, the first week. Okay, because you'll start feeling really weird. So, the 1 meal a day. Okay, and only do it for 1 hour a day. 1 meal for 1 hour a day. That's number 4. Number 5. Silence. Get used to sitting in silence. Love it. Cherish it. Find your place of silence. There's no place in the world that is more quiet than above the earth. So silence, let's that 5th one, silence, and let's go 6th with meditation. All right? So meditation, it's nice to have quiet, but the thing is you'll focus on everything other than what you're doing. So in meditation, I've done meditation since 2004 when my brother taught it to me. My brother Jeremy, while I was locked in prison. It was something that I needed to see, and I can't even thank him enough for it. From Siddhartha to, yeah. So meditation frees your body, frees your mind, it frees your heart, and it frees your soul. All of the weight that you feel from bills and then physical weight, like for your body, say if you're like really like overweight and it just like you're uncomfortable because of what you got, then you're able to shed that through meditation. Once you get to a certain point in meditation, after about 10 years, you will be able to lay down and rest, but you will not go to full sleep. You'll hit REM sleep and stuff, but the thing is, it'll be a different type of REM. It'll be like a REM meditation stage, to where literally like you can create everything you could ever imagine. But the thing is, what you want to do in meditation, and this is what I do, I go back to black. Everything pitch black. Like an entire pitch black room. Imagine a pitch black room when you close your eyes. Okay? All these other crazy thoughts are going to be spinning through. You're going to see things, this and that, like different thoughts of yours and shit, and like go back to black. You say black, 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 pitch black, 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 and you will see this. You will be in the most calm state you'll ever be in. You want to breathe. Everybody knows that whole 3-3-3 for Jesus. It's a breathing meditation. It's a breathing exercise. It's 3 seconds in. This is how you start. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. You go in the nose, out the mouth. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. Alright? Hold it. Hold it there. Don't pull more. Then you want to increase to 4 seconds. I want you to go from 3 to 10 in meditation. This is my pattern, and I go to 30. Alright? I breathe in for 30 seconds, breathe out for 30 seconds, hold my breath for 30 seconds. You start to open pathways that you'll never think are possible when you start doing these, like breathing exercises. There's different ways of holding your hands for like the mantras, but or the sutras, yeah, the mantras, and then like there's the sutras. So I'm not here to give you a meditation lesson, but it helps. Meditation is your number 6 that you need to be fucking concerned about. Okay? Number 7, idolatry. False idols. These are what influencers are. Okay? Don't worship anybody. Don't like sit on their every fucking word. Like everybody listens to Joe Rogan's podcast, right? But the thing is, it's not that they listen to hear Joe talk and hear him be funny and whatever. The interesting conversations that are there that can be bred and created into another conversation that blows shit out of the water, to where concepts of these mind traps are broken, and fucking and your mind is so fucking open to this and that, and it's not open to trans shit, to fucking sucking dicks and fucking thinking that people can be dogs and animals and all that other shit. No, that's not it. It's completely the other opposite, because that's the satanic way. So the thing is, when it's the big G, not the small g, the small g in God is our creator, okay? And that is Thoth and Inky. Too fucking bad if you don't like it. I'm not going to talk about Anunnaki anything. I don't care about that, because that's a fucking rabbit hole for people just to fucking try to explain things that they've never seen, okay? So there was a time before the earth and the moon, or not the earth and the moon, but there's a time before the moon. The Dogon tribe knows all about it. They were here before the moon. Those are some of the people that have lasted. When was the first depictions of the moon? They didn't even have it on cave paintings. That's one thing. They don't have the moon on cave paintings. Who fucking knows why? And they just had beast of the night and shit. So, because either with or without the moon, the tides are going to be crazy and just random. And on our sphere moving, or our spherical disc, that's the Earth's shape, is a spherical disc. It's kind of a Taurus kind of a shape in a way, but not. I wonder what else I can. I really don't want to go much into that. But idol worship, I'll go into. One sec. So you know how everybody worships something, right? Like if you go to your grandma's house or anybody's house, really, like back in the 90s and the 80s and 70s and 50s and shit, 60s, whatever, all the way back actually, you would see pictures of, say, Jesus and Mary and sometimes the Buddha, maybe, or like different saints, right, around the house. That is no longer a thing, okay? To honor one, you must honor them all, which is not like I wouldn't say that's idolatry, because it's part of the religion, but when you worship one thing, not like as a religion, it's not one thing, like say with Christianity, the Christ is the fifth dimension. The Christ consciousness is the acceleration of your intellectual ability to the higher level, and that's not what people are doing. Literally, some of the dumbest people are fucking sitting in church. But some people find comfort in church that are what plagued by everyday things, which everyday things have demons attached. All right. So when you go to eat food and shit, gluttony. There's your fucking. Have you ever seen that big fat bitch fucking like dancing in her fucking way into fucking Wendy's? Like shuffle, doing the shuffle into Wendy's. Like she can't get enough of the fucking fat, and I'm not even gonna say what the meat is. So because they found human meat in tons of different fucking restaurants. All right, so it's all there. It doesn't. It's not like one guy fell into the fucking burger machine, okay, into the chipper, and fucking the grinder, and then they grind his whole fucking body up with all the other meat, and it all went out like that, and they couldn't stop it. That's not what it was. All right. And one of my best friends, my friend Mike, his dad fell into the chipper at a fucking wood mill. All right. So I know what happens when somebody falls into a fucking chipper or a meat grinder. All right. Think of that shit. I learned that shit way fucking young. I was like fucking 13 when I found that out. That's insane. So, idolatry. The cross is idolatry. This is an idolatry. I'm not idolizing anything. This is the phoenix and the dragon. The rebirth and the protector. It's one of the reasons why they have a dragon right here. Alright? It's not finished. I probably won't ever get it finished. So, when you have idolatry is how Satan is one of the rules that Satan had back in the there was the Council of Light that happened in the 1700s. In 1700, Satan brought all of his beings together, and they decided how to destroy the Catholic, the Church of God. And it didn't say the Catholic Church, it didn't say the Presbyterian Church, didn't say the Jewish Church, didn't say fucking any of that. The Muslim Church, right? This is to destroy God, the fabric of God. So they decided, there was three main things they decided on. Okay? To destroy the Bible, not by fire, not by any means of, like, say, pissing on it, shitting on it, whatever like that, right? The black masses started to consecrate on and consecrate excrement on the body of Christ for the black masses that they did, because they would take cum, blood, spit, urine, and feces and mix it together. All of the secretions of the human body. I don't mean boogers and shit like that, and like earwax, but all the secretions of the human body, sexual secretions. And they would make patty cakes with it, and they would each of them would come up and get just like, sacrament. Pretty fucked up, I'll just tell you that, trying to get communion. So they wanted to destroy the church and then destroy the Bible. And then the last thing was destroy humanity through idolatry. Worshipping all false idols. Because any idol that you worship, doesn't matter what, if you have a fucking poster on your wall of the person, right? And I don't mean like you have a poster of Jesus on your wall or like poster of Mary, right? I mean LeBron James, fucking Barry Bonds, fucking what else? Fucking Heather Locklear, the Baywatch shit. Like, come on, like all of the things that every kid had on their walls in the 80s. They're idols, right? We had idols growing up. If God is not an idol of an idol enough, then this is where everybody's wrong. This is where my pattern recognition comes into effect, to where literally God is what God is, and all you're doing is worshiping false fucking idols. Like, it just doesn't stop. So, anyways, that's 7. What's number 8? All right, toxic forms of communication and toxicity. That'll be our number 8. All right, these are the things that destroy everybody and keep everybody distracted. When I'm speaking to the American public and everybody else that's watching. What I'm about to say is gonna be my perception of what's going on and not anybody else's. Even though my perception is pretty fucking dead on to everybody else's. So black fatigue is there, okay? It's in big cities. It's in very ignorant environments. It's anywhere where people are considered ghetto, quote unquote ghetto environments, like Chicago, shit like that, New York, LA, the massive cities that are just packed full of ignorant people. And I'm not going to say blacks are ignorant people. I'm going to say people are ignorant people. People are stupid as fuck. An individual is smart. So, doesn't matter. Everybody has a fucking, a fatigue on, like, white fatigue. We all fucking don't like white Karens, like dumb fucking old bitches that don't fucking mind their own fucking business, right? There's something. Same thing with, like, fucking, like, I could go into tons of it. There's fatigue that happens left and right. The thing is, the way that we come off dealing with these people, we're trying to want to be caring or whatever. You're like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, let's talk. Like, nobody has the ability to talk anymore. It's just screaming and fight and no intelligence used whatsoever. Common sense is out the fucking window. And why? Why is common sense gone? And common sense is going to be number fucking 9. Okay? So, all this shit makes people go nuts and then fight each other and then fucking... Why are kids fighting so insanely with adults in school? Is it because of the internet? Is it because of TikTok? Is it because of fucking views? Like it's just everything for a viral moment? That goes back to attention-seeking disorder, which literally wouldn't exist if we don't have all these fucking look at me things. I can become a millionaire just by fucking shaking my butt. Oh, look, I can turn around in a chair and have my boobs pop out. And have like 1 million to 3 million views, or say like 40 million views on a girl going, like this OnlyFans shit. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, I can't even date somebody because they're on fucking OnlyFans. It just... I'm like, yo, yeah, so you probably have an OnlyFans, huh? They're like, yeah, I do. What's wrong with it? I'm like, you don't know what's fucking wrong with it, you dumb whore? Like, women have no respect for themselves now, and I think it's the society's way of destroying culture in America to where men like me want to be married, and like, we've already had our chances over and over for. I'm 43, so I've had chances. I took myself off the market for about 8 years because I raised an infant alone, and yeah, I raised my daughter alone, no mother. Think of that one. I mean, infamil the whole nine, when that bitch could have been there breastfeeding her, right? Fucking bitch. So there's tons of shit that I've dealt with that I shouldn't have had to, all because I'm not married. Granted, where I was at wasn't the best of places of living. Now I live in a fucking, like, dude, I have a brand new fucking, like, my floors are fucking like gray wood. So, and you haven't heard anybody screaming or the fucking things outside, even though it was a shooting last night. I'll start streaming those if that shit starts happening. I'm gonna put my house cameras up on a link so I can watch my whole apartment and everything from my YouTube channel. Imagine that one. So I'll put my fucking cams up. So because my cams will be up, and then the thing is, it's recording. Somebody comes and plays fuck around games, it's gonna be fun. Because I have been, I beat up two 14-year-olds when I was 6. My brother was getting the shit beat out of him, and I came up and I took him out. Sand in the eyes, kicked him in the nuts, started fucking kicking him in the face. That's what you do when you're smaller than another person. Powders, stuff like that. Ninja powders, actually. So it's literally what it's called, ninja powder. So like, you fucking cloud the eyes, and literally, like, everybody's toast in the room that fucking gets that powder even near them to breathe. So I wish I could go backwards. So there's a lot of shit. We'll go. What was the fucking number 9 that I was supposed to? I might just end it there. Yeah, but distractions, I'll just say this, they're built into everything. We have the brand new bread and circuses, okay? Give them bread and circuses, they'll never revolt. Caesar was so far ahead of his time. So far. Literally, none of you even understand how far ahead these guys were. None. So when you distract people, they don't know. They'll never know. That's why they were robbing everybody blind. That's what's going on. This is why men are obsessed with the Roman Empire. They're like, look over here, look over here. What are they doing in Congress? How many millions of dollars are spent every fucking day on nothing? And it all lines their pockets of the companies that they're either board members on, or shareholders of, or stockholders, which is the main thing. Any contracts that have anything to do with any of the shit that place or company or whatever the fuck works on, they end up having a big chunk of it, and they approve things that shouldn't be approved, like the brand new fucking viruses that they're releasing, like mad science shit. We're not supposed to have mad scientists anymore, but the thing is, they still exist. The Nuremberg Code was supposed to stop all this shit. What do we got now? We got Fauci. He needed to be executed under the Nuremberg trial, of the Nuremberg court. That's what it is. I mean, we have terrorists in our own country. We have them in our own government. They literally destabilize every country in the United States, or every country in the world, not the United States. They in the United States, what they do is they destabilize all these cities for reform change and all this other shit. They pump up the frequency in places to make it so people are so distracted. Just like I would have heard gunshots and shit last night, but I was out cold. Weird. I used to fucking wake up to them all the time across the street from where I live. So, like, I'm not a stranger to drive-bys and shit like that. So, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Now I live in fucking Spokane, Washington. So, yeah. The distraction has just changed from the bread and circuses. So, that's sports. That's your fucking gay anime, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care. Anime is fucking gay. The only thing that's really not gay is Pokemon. All right, literally, like One Piece is pushing it. There's like I got Naruto shit, but that shit's pushing it. I used to like Akira, like the real fucking anime back in the fucking 90s, like Akira on the bike, the bike from Akira and shit. And that was my favorite bike in the whole fucking world. But Akira had like a giant fucking thing. It looked like a giant Morty, like blowing up like a blob thing. It was nuts. So, and Akira was the one that stops it all. So, they feminized almost everything and turned everything gay. I don't even eat hot dogs anymore. Just because of it. If I eat a banana, that motherfucker's cut up and put in my fucking grape nuts or something. Alright? Put in some cereal. Or it's mashed up and put into fucking banana muffins. That's it. Like, I won't eat anything that is in the shape of an obelisk. Like, okay, so I'm gonna try to bide my time. We got 2 hours and 3 minutes on our timer here. So I'm gonna come back with witchcraft. And, but the shit that we go through with these distractions, like from one thing to another, from what's Donald Trump doing to oh hey, you need to see this. This is the new thing, and it's all these AI fucking commercials and all these AI fucking fake everything, like a fucking grizzly bear jumping on a trampoline. And it explodes. Like, I mean, do you not know that all that shit's just fucking retardedly fake? Like, we won't be able to ever discern what is real and what is fake in 2 years. No matter what. In 2 years, we won't be able to go back from it. And the thing is, everybody needs to end use of all AI. No matter what. AI needs to be cut out. AI needs to be stomped down. AI needs to be burned. Okay? The servers need to be burned from the ground level up, like just burn it all down. It can't finish sentences. It can't even understand fucking what really words are that are spoken. So literally, if you're watching a video and it's like has this voiceover thing and you see the words, so that word thing is AI. That voice thing is AI. The thing is, it's saying the fucking words, and then it doesn't even spell the words correctly, and then it doesn't even have the right word. So how is AI pilots and all that other shit gonna even work when they can't even figure out real language or any of that shit? Like 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 it doesn't. It's not. It's an LLM. It's a learned language model. It's only learned when people are using language through it. Stop training it. You need to be smarter than these fucking idiots that let it go. Just because somebody made something that you don't understand doesn't mean that you're not smarter than they are. Alright? Fucking tell you that one right there. I should be part of a fucking think tank, I'll just tell you that one. I literally want to join the Carlisle group. But literally, I don't think I can. Because I'm not a rich Republican. I'm not Ivy League. And I'd suck dick at the fucking Skull and Crossbones. Skull and Crossbones fucking group. Skull and Bones? They're all Masons. The pirates were Masons. They're all these people were all secret Satanists, satanic worshippers, Satanists. They're all satanic. Yeah. Anyway, so because everything's like a spell, words are spells. Fucking your birthday song's a spell. I came up with my own birthday song for my little girl, so it wouldn't. It's not the same jingle. It's not even along the same lines. Yeah, you got to start doing shit that's different. If you don't, you're not gonna ever progress. Besides, it's not even that. You're not even protected. You want to be protected by from demons and everything else? Listen to somebody like me. Like the traumatic experiences that you've had. Okay, we'll get into this one. So the list is done. Oh yeah, witchcraft was my last thing, but we're gonna get into this too. So witchcraft will be at the end, and we got. I'm just gonna keep this at 3 hours. So we got 53 minutes left. So 52 and change. Witchcraft isn't everything we have. From our food, the emblems on our food, all of the products that we have. Compressed air is witchcraft. CO2 is witchcraft. Like CO2 in a canister is witchcraft. Tech. That's witchcraft. All right. Like most technology came from witchcraft because it was demons that gave these people the ideas to go off of and inspiration. I forgot who it was. Was it Dionysus? No. I think it was it Aristotle? Or he said, it says, I gotta remember it. My work is dictated by my demon. And demon meant Daemon means spirit, not soul. Spirit. Okay? No negative connotation attached. It's not good nor bad. Not at all. So, check this out. So, what he was saying, that it was dictated by his demon, it was the voice that was telling him, okay, how to do something. Alright? I could say, God told me where these criminals were. Alright? And not a demon telling me, but I misconstrue it as God. But the thing is, if there is a negative being that is trying to show you something to help others, is that a negative being? Because it doesn't further your negativity because you help somebody else and you weren't like looking for a payment. So there's questions on that one. So, but so demons, spirits. But yeah, like I think it's Aristotle. It was Aristotle, or it was oh, it was who's the guy that had all the fucking? I can't believe I can't think of his fucking name. Nostradamus. Nostradamus said that he was dictating his demon, and all he was doing was writing down what this spirit was saying. And so the thing is, we'll talk about now and witchcraft. The thing is, everything controlled by evil spirits, evil people, evil ways, and evil culture. And then we have evil leaders at the top that perpetuate all of this. If they were to enact a Christian Christian now, everything out mentality, do you know how fast our country would come back to being safe? Take the atheists out, take all the people that are pagans, put them where they need to go, back to Germany, back to Sweden, whatever they fucking want to do. Put them all over there. There's enough land. All right? I'm not kidding. There's enough. The Black Forest is enough. All right? The Black Forest is fucking huge. And literally they could go live in the Black fucking Forest. All the pagans. If you felt like it. All the Jews could go and fucking go sit on a fucking, go to the base of a mountain and create their fucking little shithole cities. Great. Muslims can all make their mud huts and all that shit in the fucking Afghanistan and Iraq and all that shit. Go for it. Something needs to change. Everybody, I feel really bad about saying this, but I don't like immigration. Like, I don't. I'm seeing everything broken. I'm seeing the systems not work. We're getting criminals left and right. They traded a fucking, I'll just say this. They traded a fucking trans fucking basketball player for the merchant of fucking death. That black bitch, or faggot, whatever you want to call it, gay dude, whatever, should have stayed in fucking jail in Russia and let her figure out what it's like in male prison, because she literally has the third leg, motherfuckers. Brittany Griner is a fucking man. Bitch says, oh, I'm gonna be the father of my child. No, you're not. Where's your fucking balls at? You cut them off? Or you just cut your fucking... You probably didn't even... Brittany Griner didn't even need to cut off her tits. She didn't have nothing. Fuck, I got bigger pecs than Brittany Griner does. You see my broken tooth now. So, yeah. With everything going on, the world's backwards. This is why everybody's going to hell. Alright? Helping somebody out of like, oh, I'm gonna build my, all these good things up left and right. And the thing is, like, you want people's approval of you. This is why you will not go to fucking heaven. Alright? Attention-seeking disorder. You help people without even caring. Don't do anything other than help somebody and say, have a good day. Oh, no, bye-bye. You don't need to pay me. Bye. My time was worth enough. Bye. And you have to be fucking rude about it in a way. I don't like gifts. I don't like praise. I don't like any of it because I already know that I'm usually correct and I don't need to be validated over and over and over and over like everybody else needs to. Like the validation thing, fucking cut it out. Like this goes for like Chael Sonnen, all John Jones, all these other fucking idiots. You not relevant. Just shut the fuck up. Connor, you're not relevant. You're a drug addict. And a fucking metal beam in your leg. You're never coming back. You're never gonna fight. Even though you can try to train. Great. Stay in shape. Ooh, look what I'm doing. Looky. Attention farming is not okay. You guys need to fucking cut it out. Not everybody needs to listen to your fucking mouth. All the fucking time. It was kind of cool when you and Nate Diaz were going back and forth. But when Nate fucking beat the Christ out of you and we all fucking laughed, it was over. So you got $600 million and enough cocaine to fucking go to prison for fucking probably like 12 life sentences still. Right, Connor? So all these people you think are fucking idols, the idol worship, just gotta stop, yo. All of it's gotta stop. The more you fucking even understand what's going on, and I mean, even these UFC guys, and like, I mean, just people that want people's attention, that's why they're like, hey, I DM'd your girl, man. Just to try to rile, just kind of shit talk, and start something. Start to make people talk about it. Hasn't worked. It's just stupidity. We all saw all this bullshit and propaganda back when they fucking ruined boxing. And oh, they just want to fucking do something, and then the fights are either fucking thrown or blown or whatever the fuck happens. And the thing is, like, the shit with Kamzat in DDP. Come on, dude. I could ref. I'll probably start doing it since I used to fight and I have a background in fighting and I have a record that I've not been beat. I've only been beat by 7 guys at one time, not individually. So people worship things they shouldn't, and they love it. People worship trees. People worship nature, shit like that. The thing is, what you need to do is work right here, inside of your heart, on every trauma you've ever had happen to you or you've ever impacted on someone else. Because when you go and live through it again, you're going to see how wrong you were about that trauma. Because you held on to it too long. It created other things that just mask the fucking help that you needed when you needed it. Just like how people drink to fucking escape their own reality. Or use drugs and whatnot. Or what people fucking eat to escape their shit. I'm stress eating. Man. Fuck, yo. If I stressed to eat, in 2 days I wouldn't have any groceries for an entire month. Alright? Stop eating. One of the biggest things that people don't even understand about that fasting shit is when you start doing this, your body starts healing, and then you get to be around longer for your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and their grandchildren. Maybe you might break the cycle of the 120 years that we fucking stay on this shithole. And not just by like growth hormones, fucking what is it? testosterone fucking shit being added, like testosterone, what is it, replacement therapy to like, just high ends of like a high end diet of just nothing but soy, which is nothing but fucking estrogen. Like, life is fucked up. We got to deal with it all. And when you have information that's not just like running around your head and you're crashing out all the time, literally you need all the information. You just need to know not to crash out constantly when you talk about it. Because literally when you go to talk about it, you to everything else and you're like, what the fuck, yo? Which literally kind of sounds like what I'm doing here. But the thing is, I went down the list of shit. Fasting, corn, 1 meal a day for 1 hour, and the rest. I'm just gonna say, this is the rest. Idolatry is the biggest thing. You start playing with fucking idolatry. It's like I have a picture of my daughter in my wallet. My daughter is on the whoever lives here is on the walls. So I have my daughter on the walls, and you know what I mean? It's my kid. I don't have pictures of like I've got a Ted Nugent autographed fucking photo from 1976 right over there on the table. That's in a framed picture. I'm not idolizing the guy. That was my dad's buddy. So my dad knew rock stars, and a lot of them, because he fed a bunch of them when they came to Omaha at the Civic Auditorium. And my dad was running security, and he was like, let's go eat at my restaurant. Fucking nuts, right? He would have people running the fucking thing as he would go and do fucking security. Another job. Crazy shit, right? But that's the thing. That's how my dad pulled in these guys to his restaurant. Kind of a cool marketing thing. But my dad was also known to be breaking barriers on tons of shit. From the gay community to the first vegetarian restaurant in Omaha, Nebraska to ever exist. Well, now it's there's probably a bunch more now. McGranigan's is the second. And that's my dad's best friend, Tom Foster, Mary McGranigan. I love you guys. If you see me ever talking. Alright. So, I'm going to take another hit real quick. So, with everything going on, we were talking about demons, right? And witchcraft and stuff. So, I could grab my little girl's toys, and I want to say 75% of them have all this weird witchcraft encompassing it, and I'm not kidding. And it's from like cauldrons to all that. So, like, I try not to give her these little things. She picks them out and she loves them. Magical Mixie Pixies from cauldron that smokes and a demon pops out of it. Not kidding. All these little fur animals that are people. It's fucking nuts. They look like little people. It's fucking strange. I'll do something on them. I'll do a video about my daughter's toys. Because I try to keep stuff away from it, but she's a Halloween baby. So my daughter being born on Halloween makes her love Halloween even more. And so literally she leans into the witches and all that stuff. So I know a ton of shit about all of witchcraft. Like where it stems from, where it all originates from, and the books that come from it, that are from it. And I have them. So, witchcraft is in everything. From your music, all top 10 songs in the last 100 years have all been satanically prayed over, and they, not one Christian fucking song has made it number one across over 100 years of music. Okay, over 100 years of music, not classical, not anything. Everything's been prayed over satanically. Okay, wasn't Beethoven deaf? No people understand that one, but his, was it 1610 Overture is one of the greatest things that have ever been created, besides Mozart, him and Mozart. So nobody even understands this shit. That's music on another frequency, because literally back in like the 1700s, the fucking pianos were fucking perfect and ginormous. Yeah, witchcraft is in everything, from the Vatican to church, and literally, like, the Vatican has most of it. Has tons of it underground. They have a Lucifer room, which is to Satan, not Lucifer, because the thing is, they can't even get a touch with Lucifer, because they're too trapped in the mindset and the bondage of Satan. This is where it is. I'm not even joking. It's real. It's why demons run the entire world. My ability to understand demonic force and its influence inside of everything, from people to conversation to breeding a certain mindset, to getting people to be brainwashed by it and accept it. It's kind of nuts. So when you go through a traumatic experience, anybody being raped, being victimized, beat up, shit like that, whatever, and I mean beat up in a fight, we've all been beat up in a fight once, okay? The what do you call it, the shame you feel, and like the how bad you want to get back at somebody and all that, this trauma because somebody victimized you, okay? You want to do it back to them because eye for an eye, right? So they took out your eye and you need to go take their eye out. So, and this is why they said Jesus preached forgiveness, and just like the guy, forgive me, yes I do, and then they go along their ways. A lot of this with demonic forces and stuff all goes with all the 7 deadly sins. Like, it's there. It's fucking there. Okay? It's all there. Like, you don't need to eat as much as you do. No one has what you need. Okay? Even though we all want some land, but confusing wants with needs is really bad. Okay? So, where am I going with this? So getting yourself out of these things and having the knowledge too that they exist, that these external forces are playing on you at all times. And the thing is, one of the biggest things is what do you call it? Advertising. Okay? Advertising is the fucking worst. Shit you don't need. You don't need new Nikes. You don't need brand new shoes. Listen, people. The one phone you have right now is enough. the one vehicle you have right now is enough. The things you have right now that surround you is enough. This is how you can say no to everything. Just like you say no to a Mormon that comes to your front door, or a person trying to sell you Tupperware, or somebody trying to show you a bunch of fucking adult toys or something, like knocking door to door, or some, I've never, that'd be funny if that actually happened. I was just thinking of like a adult toy party, but, because literally like the door party thing was like the Tupperware party. I'll just say that, it's kind of funny. Or the dildo party. Maybe dildo parties are coming back, like that thing because of the WNBA having fucking dicks thrown constantly. Yeah, that shit's really funny. Here's something to mind fuck yourself on. If lesbians hate men so much, why do they use a penis to fuck themselves? I'm waiting. Waiting for the fucking, waiting for the answer. Where's that? There's so much shit that we have to put up with because of people. Everybody needs to feel included. How about not? Not everybody is all included. Okay? I can't go join a fucking football team right now, or a softball team, or a baseball team, or anything like that. I don't mean professional. I mean like a league. I'm handicapped, right? My legs don't work that well. Not after being hurt in oil fields. I literally can't really walk for more than 4 or 5 hours a day. And I used to stand on my feet for 18 hours a day. Throwing pipe in the derrick fucking 75 feet in the air. 1,000-pound stands, each one. I'm not huge. I can pick up 400 pounds and walk with it. So, still, even though my back's fucked, I know I did it because I moved a bunch of shit the other day. And it was not light. Men being men. But this is the thing. I can't make a video on how to successfully protect yourself from demons and all of these negative forces, no matter what. It's like, almost like I would have to have a window into my mind in order for you to understand it. Because the thing is, if I'm able to not eat food until I feel that I need to have some energy, you can do the same thing. Okay? Anybody can do this. No sugar. If you're going to limit the sugar you're drinking, drink a frozen juice that's not full of anything at all. Alright? I literally have to go buy some more, because I have like 2 left. I gotta put a bank deposit in, so I'll have to go here in a minute. And I literally got 25 minutes left. So, and the sugar. I have this is apple, strawberry, kiwi juice. Alright? It's 180 calories, the whole thing. I have a couple cups a day. I'll drink another type of water. 1 second, let me grab it. I gotta go buy some water too today. And some liquid IV. I got 1 left. I got a strawberry one. Alright. Give you guys a little insight to my hacks that I do. I have that one juice. I just threw my garbage away so that the, what do you call it, that little container for the juice is in the trash. So I drink Proud Source water. Let me wipe that up. This is 8.1 pH. Okay. I mix one of these with 1.5 of these. This thing is 16 ounces. This is what I think you're supposed to, yeah. Because it's too fucking sugary if you make it less than 16 ounces. And I mean, even at 16 ounces, it's still really sugary. So the thing is, what you want to do is, you want to take about another half a can, or a smaller can size. It comes in the boxes. Because this is the one that comes in the singles. He's like a tall boy. Literally, it's 16 ounces. So I just dump them and mix them together. But the thing is, you want to add more water until it's not that you want to not really taste the flavor of the shit. You just want to make sure it's not super sugary. All right. So I'll have one of these if I feel like I need to have one. Other than that, I'm good. That's the only amount of sugar that I'll get. And what does this say? "11 grams of sugar." If I weighed 11 grams of sugar out right now, it wouldn't look like much. So that's all I will use a day. One of those. If I even feel like it. Most of the time I'll go without it because I don't really need it. I'll try one of these. And this water is as hydrating as whole milk. Okay? That's why people were drinking whole milk, and I actually will recommend you to drink whole milk. The red cap. Buy red cap milk. Don't buy blue. Don't buy the fucking skim purple shit. The thing is, if you want skim milk, pour fucking like that much milk into one of these cups. This is like a salsa cup from late July. Literally like all my drinking stuff is my jars that I buy my food from. Late July, this is the best salsa I ever had. But put that much milk in a salsa jar, pour that into a jug, then fill it up with fucking water. There's your fucking skim milk. Because it's like 1% of the fucking... Okay, so you know how 2%, it's like not 2% fat, right? It's 2% of the milk content. That's why it's like 2% goes down just super fast. Whole milk goes down because you're like... I'm not going to say it has consistency of like eggnog and whatnot. It's just thicker, okay? It has a little more fat to it, but the thing is the body of it's there. That stuff actually makes you hydrate faster than anything else besides watermelon. And I think leches because of the flesh. But this has 8.1 pH balance. This is what your body needs. Stop drinking all the other shit. This shit's from Idaho, usually McCall, Idaho. So, America also, don't buy shit like Coca-Cola. You think their plants are all here? Yeah, kinda. Some of them. But do you know where all their plastic comes from? This comes from China. All the other shit, they're... Do you know that water bottles, like say, if this was like Aquafina water bottle, right? This is actually cilantro fucking sauce. Some water in there. I use it for my little girl's painting stuff because we need just to wash our brushes. So this is my water canister for that. So Aquafina, the product of your bottled water sits for over 3 fucking years before you even get to see it on the shelf. So your Fiji all your other shit, this shit was just made. All your other shit, all of them, all every single fucking water company out there, like everybody that has Aquafina to, um, what is it? To Crystal Springs, to all that shit. It's literally not. Like Crystal Springs has their stuff from they have services. That's different water than Crystal Geyser, like all the other ones that you go to see. Arrowhead, the shit that you see sitting in Costco. You know that all that water in Costco came from the warehouse that it sat for 3 fucking years, and so they're going through their inventory that way. They're going through their backlog, so no one will ever have fresh water. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure there's tons of particulates that are in the water right when it comes out of the fucking factory in the bottles. So they have to have like a it's almost like it's a point where is it a digestive timeout in a way, a digestive point where they have to the water has to settle, like it's a sedation point to where the water has to settle a certain way, and then they go and test the water, and if it's not right, they have to wait a while, and then they I'm not kidding. So everything that everybody's drinking is toxic, no matter what. Your fucking water faucet, unless you have one of these. Okay, guys? See this? DTS. Water quality tester. Okay? This tests the quality of your water. Alright? Looks like you piss on it. It's like looks like a plastic tampon. That way. Okay? So when you put your water in it, let's do this water. This was out of the fucking thing. I had juice in here before, but this is just this water. Let's see what the reading is. 176. So when I put this, see how I take it out, and the reading is gone, and then the reading is back. Right? Zeros. Because it does immediate and it doesn't hold. Alright? If I were to do it to this one, this shit would say 8 on it. And this is parts per million. ppm. Alright? I implore you to go get some of these. You should have this anytime. If you have any readings over 200 on a water reading gauge, you're drinking something that's not water, because it has tons of particulates in it. And a lot of the time that's fecal matter. And holy fuck, dude. If you want to get me started on like how much shit has shit on it, it's gross. It's literally something to where I don't have a dog. My little girl has a turtle I take care of. That's literally right in front of me right here. Check this out. She's just chilling. So, not kidding. That's literally. See that? Yeah. Giant aquarium sitting in front of me on my dining room table. That's where I'm sitting in my living room, in my dining room. So, it doesn't take brains to be smart. Okay? Common sense isn't really that common. And that'll be the last thing I talk about for 15 minutes. But recap shit. Fasting. Do it. Stop the corn addiction. You understand what I mean. Corn hub. All that shit. You know, those things are special to you and your partner. So keep it between you two. Got it? And it's not being weird and perverted and all that shit. It's just be you. Okay? Stop with all the other weird fetish shit. Like, it's just not there. Like sodomy, all that other shit. I'm not into the gay lifestyle or any of it. Nothing. It's literally the environment now. I'm not going to evolve in this environment, because this environment is going to devolve because of that. And literally it's happening. You see it fucking everywhere. They need to take off all the fucking rainbow shit. That rainbow shit is not about gays. That rainbow is the color spectrum. Okay? And the thing is, the color spectrum is the exact same thing as the spectrum of light. Like how we perceive light and everything. So trying to pervert that is completely fucking ridiculous. I get really irritated about it, but the thing is, I just don't say shit about it. Because what am I gonna fucking do? My dad had fucking power. I don't. Not anymore. Right? We lost the power when we sold the nightclub, I guess. But yeah, we'll just say this. Everything's made to make you fucking homo or some shit. My son's homosexual. I really don't give two shits if he is or not. I really wish he wasn't, because then I could have some kids. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you little fucking piece of shit. No. So, he comes up with some kids and like his own, not kidnapping him or any fucking weird shit. I'll give him respect for him. Other than that, he's living his life. I have not talked to my son. So, out there somewhere doing this wild ass shit he's doing. Because the kid is just hypersexualized anyways. So, that's kind of why I'm all turned off by all that. All the fucking woo-woo fucking... And I'm going to call it the woo-woo LGBTQ bullshit. It's LGBTQ woo-woo. That's it. Like, they're not there. Like, it just makes me feel like I want to smack the fuck out of people. Because if they had a good ass kicking, they wouldn't do the shit they do. Like to confirm it, to go, hey, don't do that, please. And it's not like we're trying to police society, because that shit was back in the slave times. And that's where policing came from. It was to keeping other people in line in society that you were part of. Just like you were a slave with all the other slaves, and if one slave acted out, everybody got fucking their ass handed to them. So, I'm going to open this, I'm going to show you. Dump this thing out. And all you got to do is dump it out. This thing is still kind of wet right now. And it doesn't matter if it's still a little wet, even though you go, oh, cross-contamination. Now watch this. So last shit I just did was 178 at its max, and then it started to go up to 185 for a second. So we're at 0. 70, 77, 78. You see what this says? See 8.1, right? That's what it meant. But this looks like it's off some. Oh, it's 83. Okay. So it's right. It's 80. It should be 81, 82, 83. Because this is 8.1. That's chemistry. And that's chemistry on alkaline. Okay? Just measured it. This is the best water. It feels like milk in a way. It doesn't have like that little last. I can feel like it's sticking to the back of my mouth and not just like, oh, running down my throat. All right. Let's talk about common sense. When you see shit, like common sense, common sense and engagement farming. When you start seeing people misspelling shit on purpose to try to get people to correct it or just fucking critique it, any type of critiquing or comments is engagement farming. So it's like, I don't want people to sit here on the chat, right? And like, this is what the chat is. So this is what a chat is, right? On the screen. And so I don't need tons of people like doing crazy shit or like oh, sending money and all that. Attention farming and engagement is one of the worst things you can try to do because you're just trying to capture somebody's weak attention span. So literally that's why people go scrolling and all that shit, right? When was it ever gonna stop? Like, when is it fucking enough? Like, my laptop is enough. It turns off here and there sometimes when it gets too warm. But other than that, it fucking works. I got 2 of them. So, it just, like, one's my daughter's. I have 2 TVs. Or 3 TVs. One for the living room, one for my daughter, one for me. I got 2 phones. This is, if you can see in the reflection, you can see my Ultra 22 sitting there charging. So, do the infinite video glitch. So, this is my daughter's Note 10. I have a Note 22. So, when you have what you have and you don't need anything more, isn't it good enough? Like materialistic shit. Like materialism is the basis of where a lot of people are going to hell. Okay? They can't be separated from their stuff. They can't be separated from anything at all. I live in a fucking apartment. I don't need to leave or do anything. It's a little boring, but boring is good. Because I'm not doing anything negative. Not doing a lot of things. I'm not going to say it's everything I'm doing positive. Everything I am is doing is probably fucking positive because I'm a pretty fucking positive person, motherfucker. But yeah, I laugh all the time. I love having fucking fun. But the thing is, like, there's so many distractions that people just have. Like, I'll turn on some comedy. I'll try to distract myself with stuff. I'm not gonna say I need to go do anything. I have like I gotta make my little girl's little wooden fence for her dollhouse for horses for the stable, and put put some new connectors in there, and so like so I can put some swivels, so they'll swivel in and out, and instead of being like on brackets. So I do this thing. So I have a couple little projects to do, but the thing, it's not like I don't need a job. I don't want to study and be a dad. Kind of a good job. Like literally, I'm not worried about shit. Like, it was crazy fucking shooting down there, but I'm not paranoid that it's gonna happen again when I walk outside and go fucking like take my garbage out, right? So don't even worry about gangs or nothing like that. I have common sense. If you just use your common sense all day long and you're nice to people and every interaction you get a laugh out of, if you laugh during almost every interaction you have with anybody, if you're able to make that person laugh some type of way, it validates everything that you are. And if you're funny and you're just out there having fun, and because you see life differently, because you're not distracted. That's the thing. When you remove all distractions and all materialistic traits and shit, the universe opens up like no other. Like it. It's in a way that your mind is free because you don't have to worry about bills and loans and car payments and groceries and freedom and your rights. I'm not saying you worry about all those things. You just fucking free your mind of it. Turn your mind off. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world to do, but I don't know why people aren't turning off their brains. They need to turn their brain off. People overthink all the time. It's literally what ruins relationships. It ruins your fucking your dinner order at a restaurant. It will ruin a date. It'll ruin an interaction with a police officer. Overthinking, you're like, oh, what do you want to know? What do you know? They're like, this guy's on crack. Let's get him. Let's just fucking arrest him. We don't know what he's on, but let's. It's real. So, there's a lot of things that we should be protective of, and mainly it's our body and our consciousness. And our consciousness doesn't mean our soul. So, if it was that way, then if our consciousness was our soul, then there would be cookie cutter cutout imprints in the light of God, to where we just fit back into it when we leave our host body, which would make sense, but I never seen it. I went on a trip when I was in meditation, and I was brought to a place where it seemed like it was heaven. It was like, it was out but in. If you understand what I mean by that in meditation. But I went into my heart, and I was there, and it felt like I was there for years. And then my little girl hugged me. I was in meditation for about 7 hours, and I'm sitting on my big round pillow that's sitting in my bedroom right now. I was sitting on that in meditation for 7 hours, and she came and hugged me. The thing is, you have to go from immense love back to immense love. So if I could have put myself into like a coma state, being that far deep into meditation, literally I was probably like 4 layers down into it, because like of where I went in the experience. So it was really wild. I would say it was like Ari Shafir on Salvia, his trip, but I was in meditation, and yeah, pretty fucking wild. Anyways, so yeah, common sense, you gotta fucking use it. Okay, I want to change the way people say greet each other in the when the sun rises. Just say hey, rise up. And so people just go, wait, what? You know, yeah, like the sun. So if we can get that changed, even though it's kind of dumb, you know, like rise and shine. You know, rise and shine, what's up? So, because literally if you can change that, actually that could probably be like a special's name, rise and shine, for a comedy special. So, because literally like we're using spells, like hell-o means hell, like H-E-L, and then another word that's attached to it is L-O-W. It means below. So what's the opposite of below? Rise is up. I've got to change it, because literally if we don't change it, we can't address the problem. So we got to figure out what to say in different times, instead of like people saying GD, like good God's fine, but other than that, like, this is one of the things of how people are using small satanic phrases throughout everything they say. When they say like, okay, I have to say it, forgive me, when you say goddamn, okay, never say it. Don't say GD, don't say any of it. Alright? None of it. The more I hear it, the more I'm turned off by what is actually going on, and I just like lose fucking interest. Because literally somebody says it over and over and over. It doesn't make any sense. Like, stop saying it. Like I'm fucking going to fucking smack you. So it's blasphemous for one, but for two, it's absolutely damning him. Not asking God to damn something. Okay, it's not like a request. So you're damning. You're destroying God every time you say it. This is one of the things that Satan had in the meeting in 1700, the Council of Light in the 1700s. So the thing is, witchcraft is witchcraft. Can't get away from it, but we can mitigate it, and you can minimize as easy as it can be to minimize all interaction with it. So when people say, well, if somebody said that, like the HELLO, right? It sounds like Jello. Say, rise up, rise and shine, man. And they'll go, yeah, maybe, instead of the other way. Because we have to start breaking patterns of things that are happening. This is why we are black sheep This is why the information tech guys and all that are these tech gurus and all that shit are using fucking witchcraft beyond witchcraft with the satanic force shit. I'm not. I can. If I shook the hand of any of these people, I could figure out what they're doing. Because just by touching me, I know what what you've done in your past. It's kind of strange, and the thing is, I can see certain things. I can literally see through somebody, like right into all the windows that make you who you are. Don't start biting that bitch. Turtle started biting at the fucking filter. That's literally why I took out this giant one. So, anyways, we're up and over 3 hours. So, yeah, demonic forces are at play every single second of the day in anything. From people going, oh, what is that girl? What, like, from crackheads on the street, okay? Trying to figure out how to come up with something else that ain't theirs. Or homeless people trying to figure out where the fuck they're going. And they're so confused. And then you see trans people, which is another way of Satan confusing the mind of who they are. And literally, this is literally another way that Satan has the effect on human beings. There's so many nice people I know that are fucking awesome, and they're gay people. They would be so much happier being straight. I just don't know why they choose to be that way. Like, it's not like they could turn it off, but the thing is, they can learn to live with it and get rid of it, just like a fucking boil or something. So, you know, people always hid their things that they did. Why aren't we going back to that? Because people need to hide their sexuality and shit. Like no one needs to celebrate your sexuality. Like, I don't give a flying fuck that you suck dicks in the bedroom and fucking, you know, you're out there being a welder and all this other shit. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I don't need to see it. Nobody else needs to fucking see it because it's your private business. If you don't want anybody to see it, then you post all your shit all over the place and go, look at me, look at me. Do you see where the problem lies here in the attention-seeking disorder? So, you act like you're a dog and you're not a dog, and you act like you're something and you're not something. You know, like, there's envy happening at play there because, say, like a woman that becomes a lesbian, she has penis envy, and literally it is penis envy because you use a fucking dildo to go into a fucking hole of your fucking girlfriend that only wants a penis. Doesn't make any sense. Use phallic fucking objects that resemble the fucking the phallus, right? Penis. A reproductive organ that fits there. This is why Satan has an effect on everything. Even down to your drinking water. Because they wouldn't have pumped fucking fluoride in there if they didn't know it did all the fucked up shit that they already did. And they do, and they did, and now they're what? Addressing it? Right. There's a whole lot of shit that should have been done a whole long time ago, but everybody's pockets are just like they were shown. This is the thing about Congress and people going in like the new presidential shit. Here's my take. When people are shown what their price tag is, that they're going to get paid, and what the bonuses are and everything else, and the thing is, it's time to shut up and just fucking work at a job instead of being all freelance, jumping around without being in a fucking office constantly, like working your desk, working your fucking, like doing contracts, doing whatever, going over litigation shit. All these people are so in their own agenda that people like me, the common man, I'm a citizen scientist. So, like, we're all to fend for ourselves. These people got to see like Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, all of them. They got shown this is how much you're gonna be making over this amount of time. This type of stuff we have to deal with here. This black budget shit. This is to never be talked about. If you talk about it at all, then you violate your terms of the contract, and so literally all these things and criminal files will be filed against you. This is why they will not drop any bombs. They're not dropping any of the real information at all, because I know Epstein did not have a hit on him or to shut him up. He's alive. They put a body double in there. His fucking body disappeared at the fucking morgue. Alright? No one understands that one. His body got taken from there, and they said there wasn't the cameras on because the ladies weren't doing something, and they were shopping on their cell phones, and whoops, it happened. But literally he was in a cell by himself, not with a cellie. And then now there's footage, and you're like, wait, you said there wasn't any. Like, are you fucking serious right now? So, one of the absolute fucking craziest things ever. I tried to kill myself a few times in the past. I tried to bed sheet out. It takes a lot to bed sheet out. Okay? I've caught a couple people doing it, and I stopped it. Literally, it was right after my dad died. Like, it was a bad time. I was stuck in the fucking hole in county jail. Fucking bad time. 2004. Bad time. So, yeah, 2004. What was that? 2 years ago? Think of that shit. So, they already knew what's coming, and they're like, we're going to show you a bunch of stuff that's really rad, but the thing is, it's just your knowledge. So the thing is, but you signed an NDA, so you cannot say anything. If we see that you said anything, anywhere, to anyone, anytime, anywhere, no matter what, about any of this, or you guys talk about it, converse about it, be done. You'll be federally charged and held with treason. And that's what they were threatened with. That's what literally changed the fucking faces from Jan Bongino being on his fucking show, being all like, you know, he's like a pretty energetic guy, like a fucking, like, to the point, he gets serious sometimes. But when this motherfucker's ghost white, and it looks like that he's been sick for a minute, he's like, looks like he hasn't had a good meal in about 3 weeks. Just given, like, you know, a couple pieces of pizza here and there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to keep him going, and like just feeding him full of coffee. That's what he looked like. And it was like no fucking news. He's like, oh yeah, whatever, wrap up, I'm done. So, wasn't that Epstein work for Israel? Or was it double agent? Because he worked for the CIA as well, and the NSA. Because he was the guy that was gathering intelligence. They gather fucking intelligence. What do you think these alphabet groups do? They're nothing but intelligence. Information farms. Okay? These guys are farming information fucking constantly. And it's not just like, they could be intercepting different signals from other countries too. So, or distress signals from the, what do you call it? The disabled civilization that the CIA is fucking destabilizing at the time, and that people are trying to call out, so it literally like interrupts it. You know what I mean? Literally, like, there's islands out there that they actually have that shit on. So it's like a fucking, like a base. Imagine like a satellite fucking base on land. What do you think that is? You know how line of sight works, right? You know, they get the signals to every. That's every military base on every fucking island across the United, like, all over the place. Think of that. Do you think any of those um, radio traffic dispatchers got any good stories of the fucking hearing people trying to call out and literally like the militias that they trained and put in there just like they did in Guatemala and fucking down in Panama and shit like that, all the way through Costa Rica, you name it, all the way down. Guatemala was like one of the worst ones they did. The Chiquita bananas and all that shit. They trained all those people to be fucking terrorists. Let's just say 1979 they trained fucking ISIS. Alright? And created it. And that's why we have a fucking whole bullshit about it. That, I don't want to get into. War, shit like that. I watching children die constantly. Like, it all goes back to this. Okay? Literally. It all goes right back to this guy. Can't say anything else. Not gonna say the name. I'm really fucking annoyed that it's literally this is who runs fucking America. Alright? This does. And the thing is, you can't kill one of these guys. You can't kill him. You can't kill him at all. Can't kill a demon. Can't kill Satan. Think of that one. Has anyone even said that before? You could only banish them? They're just banished for a minute. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What's a year? Oh, you banished him for a year, or you banished him, but then Ozzy Osbourne and all the other shit is just fucking bringing him right back. All the abortion, all the fucking women killing their children, all the people out there that are just terrible that kill kids and kill others. All these fucking terrible people. Pretty nuts, right? But it all comes back to the child eater. Soul for a soul. And it won't ever stop. Hasn't stopped since Moses came down and slammed the fucking tablets into the ground and he struck them down with the fucking power of the Lord and said what he said. And everybody was damned from that day forth. Worshipping a golden calf. That entire shit. I can't even understand the totality of this person's mind that would make it okay to practice this stuff. Like, there is a group called the Circle of the Circle of Nine. The thing's called the Ritual of the Ninth Circle. That's the ninth circle of hell. And it's like hell on earth. That's literally what it means. It's the ninth circle is our hell has the inner and the outer. Just like we have layers to the consciousness. It's the exact same shit. It's the deep. It's like the outer rim. And so it can bring hell upon earth and open the doorway. And it literally does open the doorway when they splay kids and all that shit. Okay, so it's synonymous in New York City. They do this shit fucking all the time. A few years back, I really wish Brian was on here. A few years back, me and my boy, Brian were studying this shit, and I found a ton of Brooklyn PD department um, reports and the investigation report, like the full-on what do you want to call that? I got the discovery. So it's really fucked up. They have all these pictures of like a girl that was like half splayed open, half alive, um, on a wall, splayed out, and I mean her skin, like off the body, um, like with a pentagon all the way around, like it would literally like have this round. She was sitting in the middle of a round sigil, okay, like with the sigil on her back. She was out like a fucking starfish, like splayed. Um, yeah, the things that I'm about to say is not for the weak of heart or the weak of stomach. Um, the ritual of the ninth circle is the highest level of satanic worship. They are the beyond elites, and the thing is, they don't do anything without showing everybody first. Okay, so all this stuff was in movies a while ago, like back in the 60s and 70s. If you go back and study the horror movies of the 60s and 70s and in the 50s, you'll see what I'm talking about. And because they start showing us everything they're doing, and they have to, in order for the magic to work, because it's a conscious effort on everyone. Because if everyone believes it, it manifests. All right. So that's what manifest destiny is about. You have to think it and see it and keep talking about it. And it's just like your idea. Like if Elon Musk didn't shut the fuck up about rockets, like how retarded. I'm retarded. I have a delayed mental processor in my brain, but I'm not like it's retarded. Okay, so I can call him fucking retarded. So a retarded autistic guy. Don't shut the fuck up about rockets and trains. He makes a super crazy fucking fast train or something, and then he makes some fucking crazy rockets. Because he wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. That's literally the power of manifestation. Not just that his daddy had, an emerald mining company in South Africa, okay, to where all of his money came from. His money to get, what was the company? PayPal? Okay? He's Mr. PayPal. So everybody that used fucking PayPal, he gets fucking royalties from it constantly still. That's what it is. Like, it just doesn't stop. So, but the ignorance of people will never stop either. So, Elon Musk, the only thing that's smart about him is he collectively goes out and finds the scientists to go and fucking that work on his projects. That's it, because he's got no other involvement. He's not a rocket scientist. He has no degrees, no nothing. He's not self-taught. If I had $1 billion, do you know that I would be like Tony Stark? So, literally, he has to he buys buildings and puts a bunch of machinery in there and goes, there's my lab. You guys get to work. Show me what you got. I'll pay you what you need. And literally, that's what goes on. Like, I don't know if people don't understand that or not. It doesn't make a smart person. It doesn't make a genius to say, hey, I need to do this and that. He's not a rocket scientist. Why do people treat him like that? He's just owns businesses. Okay? JPL isn't what it is because there's one guy at the head and goes, hey, look, dude, I could do this and that. No. It's the people that work there that make it happen, not the head. not the manager, not the face. Okay? Just because somebody has a fucking idea doesn't mean he can create it. All right? Doesn't mean he can create it. That's the biggest problem with people. Elon Musk did not create Tesla. All right? He bought it from the boys down in San Francisco that fucking created the company. The Tesla Elise is the fucking one of the dopest cars I've ever driven in. I haven't driven one yet. My old landlord owned one. And I really wish he would have like let me fucking drive it around the block. But I got to drive around the city in it. It was fucking amazing. And literally that car was sick as fuck. It's a mid-engine. It's like the Tesla cars are poisoning people from electromagnetic radiation. Okay? It was never going to stop. It's always going to be like that. And that's the thing. People are too stupid to understand, like, fucking plugging in your fucking car is the same thing like plugging in your phone and sticking it underneath your head while it's charging, while you go to sleep in a towel. Like, put it in a little fucking towel, stick it like a little thing, stick it in between, like this, and go to sleep on it while it's charging. You know what? You know how fucked up your brain's gonna be? Well, you're figuring it out right now as you're sitting in your Tesla watching whatever the fuck you're watching as it's charging. Kind of stupid, but hey, I didn't give you credit for being smart. So literally, electromagnetic radiation leaking out of every single car, like that doesn't fly, yo. I will never have a Tesla because of that fact. Also, they turn your car off on you. You don't play by the rules? Nope. You bought it, and now they control you. Because you're a bitch because you wanted a fucking green car. But the thing is, all that cobalt that all those little kids in the Congo mined for it, I hope you feel a little fucking better about yourselves. Every Tesla fucking owner. You know how fucking stupid you are? And I mean everyone. From Rogan to all of them. Every fucking person that's ever bought one of those or bought into Elon's bullshit. It doesn't take a genius to call out fucking retards. Alright? Just because dude knows a couple fucking phrases that, you know, from a quantum fucking, you know, comic book, you know, is spat out like the first like, you know, 5 laws of relativity. Like, come the fuck on, you know? Like, it's not, none of this shit is hard. Rocket science is just another difficult thing to study. And it has to do with fucking explosive fucking limits of things and thrusting thrusters. I'm not even gonna get it. I just don't know what to get it. It's not even worth me talking about it. It's just that when somebody hires people to do the work that he claims that he does, and he doesn't. Just like, okay, if you're a billionaire, would you sit on a fucking game and play it all day? Because you have to. If you grind 18 hours a day on a game, hardcore, left and right, and you get to become one of the best in the world, your whole life wraps around that game. Everything. Okay? All of it. This is why he's a fucking liar. He has somebody with a pilot, he pilots his account, and he acts like he's playing. The guy can't play shit. Asperger's and autism play a big role in a lot of serial killers' lives. Some people don't understand that one. Most of the fucking crazy serial killers of all time had Asperger's and autism. Elon looks like he's got a big fucking, like,
refrigerator in his chest. Like, what the fuck is that? Are you trying to do like? Are you going? Is your chest becoming a Cybertruck? Because it looks like that. I really wish I had the fucking thing right here to like fucking like be like, look, as his chest does all out, like fucking like it's not even. You look at my chest and his chest. It looks like he had fucking like. Looks like he's got like extra ribs. Like, it looks like a fucking like the front of a fucking like a oversized football fucking face mask. But it's just, and he doesn't have muscle. He's not muscular. So it's just skeletal. So there's something genetically fucked up about his chest. That's something I saw, and I'm like, dude is just weird. Comes with the territory. Lived in a crazy racist area and all that other shit. But being an emerald miner, and daddy having all the cash. Yeah, difference between me and Musk is my dad died when I was young. And if he was alive right now, me and him would be beyond business partners. Because he was my best friend in the whole world. Anyways. Alright, let's get off this fucking dumb shit topic. Not of like my dad or Elon. It's just gonna piss me off because it's just somebody with money that thinks they can do something because he's got money, and that's it. That's it. Oh, I have fuckloads of ideas too. Floating cities, shit like that. And I just don't have $1 billion behind my fucking shit. Or 100 million like he got with fucking I think PayPal paid him fucking like, I think he got a fucking like 900 million, if not more than that. So pretty sure it was like, I thought that PayPal thing was like $3.2 billion, something like that. So I know investors and all other shit gets to half their, that gets a lot of that, but he got a giant fucking, that's, and his dad gave him a loan for that shit. My dad didn't loan me a fucking penny. I went to the fucking oil fields to go make my money. But yeah, it fucking killed me in the process. So it killed my dad. So this is what Bohemian Grove's about. Alright? Moloch. Every time you have an abortion, right? Anytime any soldier dies, right? Eats the souls of children. Alright? This is who the Canaanites were worshiping in Canaan when Moses took the Jews to Canaan. Moses and all of them went to Canaan. They did not turn around. They did not go anywhere. They went to Canaan and worshiped Moloch and sacrificed children and did all their Jewy things. It's fucking fact. Alright? The story is absolute bullshit. Moses was a wizard. He did a sacrifice to open up the fucking Red Sea. Okay? Slammed his fucking shit. He contacted the spirit of the West. Opened the fucking waters. They all went through. In order for him to close it was another blood sacrifice, but it was to the spirit of the East. That closed it down and shared the blood of those warriors together with the spirit of the West. That's why no one survived that, except for the Pharaoh. Think about it. So, this is what is the God of the United States. How many dead babies? how many people hurt their children and fucking torture their children? How many people fucking kill their babies? When is that gonna stop? Does this shit make any sense to anybody? Makes sense to me. Because demons run almost everything. Do you think these people are fucking running Congress? Who's the real bureaucrats? And the bureaucrats are the ones that run the bureaus, that tell them what to do. So, where's the bureaucrats? We need to start holding all those fuckers accountable for everything that's happening. I'm sick and tired of paying taxes on taxes on top of taxes on top of taxes on top of shit that I already fucking own. That's another thing. I'm not going to even touch it because I'll crash the fuck out. And that's a rabbit hole that I've known about for I don't know how fucking long. Because I even asked my dad before, I'm like, why do you have to pay for this again? Why? You just paid for it. Oh, that's what we have to do. So I always asked, like when we went to go and get new plates on the car, new registration shit, my dad would take me to the DMV, do whatever, right? And because it was like, I'd always be with my dad. And so when I asked him, I'm like, so what? So you got to do that over and over? Why? Oh, it expires. Well, I'm not the same. I'm the same person as I was before. So why does this expire? Because I didn't change. Does that shit make any sense to people? So I understand maybe like an address might change, and that's maybe they need to change the way that all IDs work. Like if you have an address change, you go get a new one instead of it expiring at all. So literally, like it's your government ID, right? So your government ID should not expire. So state IDs expire so they can get more income for licensing and fucking everybody. And that's literally like it's that licensing shit doesn't go to the roads. It goes to the road maintenance. Do you know how fucked up your roads are all over? Look in your cities. Everybody, look at all of your cities. I want one person from every fucking city in the entire United States. Look at your fucking cities. Look at your fucking streets. Are they taken care of? Are they fucking top tip perfect? If they're not, that whole system don't work. It's fucking over for it. And it needs to be thrown out. Because licensing thing, the thing is, people just get pulled over in cars. Okay, so literally, like, I'll be listening to the scanner at night. I listened to it last night for a minute. And, the thing is, oh yeah, I didn't hear a shooting shit on the scanner at all either, which is kind of strange, because I was hearing sirens going and shit, and I turned on the fucking scanner to see what the fuck was happening. But I forgot what I was fucking saying. But yeah, no, the taxes thing and all that shit. But to read from IDs, you name it. Oh yeah. They would make it so that cars, oh yeah, the registration thing for cars get stolen all the time, right? So literally, I was listening on the scanner. At least that's jogged my memory. I was listening on the scanner, like, oh, this car's on the sheet, on the hot sheet, and I was like, okay. But like, the thing is, like, if it's just not a car with no plates, is like they'll pull it over regardless because they'll try to see if it's stolen or not, because that usually cars with no plates are stolen. And so instead of just sold or something, or being worked on and test drove around to see if there's another problem with it. Because literally cops don't mind you doing that. But yeah, if there was universal license and universal plates that go around with your entire car, and your plates can't come off unless it's like an official that takes the plates off, right? And the same thing, they need to do the same thing with like IDs. IDs needs to be if you need to change your ID because you have a different address, get it. And it won't expire. So, and it needs to be at that address because like in any type if you have an address change and you didn't change your address when you got your ID, or you haven't got one yet and it's been a while, you should be arrested for it. Because you should already have got your new ID from your new place that you lived. And if you're going to live here, you're going to stay here. And that's what it is. So it should be like a one-time thing so they know exactly how many people they actually have in an area instead of just like, oh, this massive crazy income. Because those fucking IDs now are like 90 fucking bucks. Some of them are 200. It's stupid as fuck. Anyways, so I actually want a national ID with your state and your address on it, and no matter what, and it can't be fucking like duplicated. It can't be any of that. And literally, I think I want to do that, and I think that needs to happen for every single United States citizen, so you don't ever have to have an issue. And I'm pretty sure they're going to start doing that with a tattoo, because they just tattoo everybody's arm or something, like everybody's arm right here. It'll just be like, who are you? And literally it won't fucking do anything or hurt you or fucking, it might, who fucking knows. So, it'll just be like QR code ink or some stupid shit. Nano, which it'll probably end up being like a nano ink, which just starts a whole nother fucking list of conversation that I don't even want to get into. Anyways, we got a ton of shit that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. I can help you with some of those things. If you're plagued with like spirits, shit like that, I can help you. I studied demonology for quite a while, and I'm still picking up different materials so I can help people for like, different incenses, stuff like that. Like what a demonologist would help somebody with. That would be like somebody calling like an exorcist trying to figure out what they could help with. You know what I mean? So, anyways, cheers everybody. Drink good fucking water. I'm drinking American Proud Source. So, I ain't doing no product placement. But the thing is, drink good water. You owe it to yourself to be healthy. And you owe it to your kids. Because the thing is, they need you at our age. Okay? So when they're not here, and you have to go through life without the grandchildren, the grandparents of your children, you'll look at life a whole lot fucking differently. But until then, be healthy. Stop drinking. Stop doing all your bad habits. It's easy to be healthy and to make the right decision, but to stick with it is the hardest thing. Keep practicing every day. This is why you're supposed to be better every day. I'm getting healthier every day. That's because of fasting. I eat it every night at 10:30 p.m. And I usually will only eat for 30 minutes. I don't even give myself an hour. I'll cook what I need to cook, and then if I don't finish it by the time that is up, I'm done. Most of the time I'll go and I'll put it in the fridge. So, but anyways, if anything you found helpful today, in the things I spoke about, drop a comment. I'm going to be doing a couple of these things. I need to get my background shit taken care of better. This green screen shit sucks dick. I'd rather put up a green shade like on that wall, so like I could just be like, "Brr." Actually I could do it across the top up there and just do a big green drop. Yeah, just remember, demons run everything. And the more that you are distracted with And that's literally what they're supposed to be doing, is distracting you from what the soul's purpose is. So a man, a human being, a man is supposed to have children and raise the children. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? So the thing is, if you're not doing that, you're not doing the job of being a man. So that's the thing. So the soul's purpose is to evolve to the highest vibrational frequency. Okay? This is through making the body healthy, and so the frequency of each organ inside your body hits a specific resonance within the vibration when the vibrations are happening. And well, the creation of energy of that organ creates a certain tone. And the thing is, like, each organ does, your liver, your lungs, your heart, your pancreas, your fucking intestines. You know, it's not your skin, okay? All of it. So it makes, just like your endocrine system, your glands all give off a frequency. So you're supposed to purify every single thing down. This is why the kingdom of God is in purity. You have to be pure and shed the impurities out. That's why I said common sense. And you don't have to go to church to be a Christian or Catholic or whatever. Catholic, you need to do your penances and, you know, catechism and stuff. And if you haven't, then I implore you to go and do it. So I did it a long time ago. So I lost my holy catechism over in North Dakota somewhere in my old car. My buddy took my fucking cars. He took my business partner took my 3 fucking cars from outside my fucking house, and then my catechism was in my fucking Oldsmobile Aurora. And I couldn't even get it back. My religious fucking necklace. When I was 9. You don't even know. It's been in the family for like 300 years. Don't even know. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll pop on to do something else. I'm gonna be putting this on. This is on YouTube. It's gonna be on. What do you call it? I'm posting it to my X and to Facebook. So if you wanna like know anything that is definitely a little off the wall, go ahead and ask in the comments. You need help with addiction, shit like that, I'm not even kidding. I can go through things with you and you'll just go, holy shit, I didn't think of it this way. And the thing is, you just say no, you just keep telling your help, you trick yourself into saying no. But I have the certain patterns for your brain to understand that no is good, and good and the good is the only way. So once your body chooses that, and you'll be successful. Anyways, have a good day. I had to talk, and had to talk about the Roman circus, because literally that's exactly this. Our distractions with everything, from football to all that to all that. The bread and circuses. Feed them, make them fatter and fuck, extra large everything, steak, fucking, you got steak houses and fucking barbecue places that just give you fucking fat and meat and lard and everything. And we have super unhealthy food that's constant. I'm not gonna say that barbecue is bad at all. It's amazing shit. All the super processed everything. People aren't gonna stop. People eat Doritos, people eat the fucking chips. They don't stop. They never stop. They won't ever stop. This is why people will never stop being fat, and people won't ever stop dying of being fucking stupid. Okay? Stop eating. Stop doing corn. Stop being a fucking perv. Know what fucking how to cycle your sexual energy. Live pure. end your addiction for attention-seeking disorder, purify your body with right choices, and have high integrity while you're doing it. Right? Hold your religion as high as you possibly can, and your relationship with God within yourself. You don't need to start talking about it or anything. Okay? No more attention-seeking disorder. Zip. Common sense. Practice it constantly, and be nice to everybody. And then also, witchcraft is in everything. Watch out. Demons, witchcraft, you name it, it's all there. Be pure, be a pure being, be a being of light. Because in the darkness, we're the only ones going to be seen.